All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's been a little while since I've streamed. It's been like a couple of weeks. I was sick. I was doing other stuff. I was not up to the whole streaming thing, talking for 3 or 4 hours at a time. It's a little bit stressful sometimes, but on the old vocal cords. But we are back with Shadowrun Hong Kong. I've got a bowl of noodles in honor of the of Gobbet's dietary choices, I guess. And we're about ready to go. Looking forward to getting back into it. This might be the last Hong Kong stream. We're pretty close to the end of the game. I don't think we're quite there. I'm not sure if we'll make it in this stream, but we'll see. We'll try for it. So let's pop up good old Big Jim. Oh yeah, God, it's but the 25th of May was the last time I played this. So ooh, actually it's been more than 3 weeks since I did this last. So if you will recall, in our last episode, I guess, we had rescued Gobbet's home, the sinking ship, liberated it from her former friend possessed by like 87 rats, and yeah. We're wrapping up the last of our side quests before we go into the last phase of the main story. And in fact, if you look here, we have only one side quest left. We have a side mission to blackmail Neville Ma, which is actually an interesting side mission. I do definitely want to do it. Yeah, excuse me, I choked on a noodle. In terms of where we're at, we're pretty hench. We're a thick boy. We got 8 strength, 7 close combat, 7 charisma, which is where we need to be. We got a little bit of dodge for us. We got 7 body and 7 cyberware affinity. Currently have 3 spare karma that we'll be able to use to upgrade something after this next mission. And then we're gonna go into the big stuff. I think we've had our last dream. I don't think we can go to sleep anymore. So the dream meta storyline has come not to its conclusion, but rather to its final point. Before shit gets real, before everything hits the fan. I don't think I have any new messages. Does Shadowland have anything for me? Shadowland has some bucks for me. Hell yeah, $540. I don't have any pay data. We're not even going to bother reading those because time to go. Big Jim can punch his way into the 7th world. Exactly. You know what's up. You know how we do. Violence and anarchy. That is our mission. Alright, so let's hit the MTR station and head out to our next job, shall we? We're going to take the usual crew with us. Nice little spread of skills and talents. Gaichu's good and all, and Duncan is dangerous and all, but Duncan actually has upgraded significantly. He's got a very good gun and a couple of real solid grenades. So in terms of combat, Duncan is excellent. Gaichu I still don't really like. I mean, I know Gaichu's tough and all, but comparatively speaking, he's not particularly better at fighting than we are. Not by much. He's got a little bit more dodge. He's got 5 more HP. Beyond that, I'm like, we're as good at fighting as Gaichu is. And he really doesn't bring anything else to the table besides melee combat. So we're not going to use him. We did his storyline. Beyond that, we're not really going to use him. Gaichu should be taken for the comedy factor. Okay, I can respect that, but nah, we're going to take our little gang of buds. Alright, Repulse Bay. We push open the doors and find Neville Ma's party in full swing. In terms of gear, we've actually got some stuff we can bring. I'm gonna give this flashbang to Isabel. Ractor, I'm going to give a drug so he can apply that to somebody, and the shamanic salve. And then, yeah, sure, I'll give Gobbet a phosphorus grenade. Why not? Alright, here we are. Elevator disgorges you onto the mezzanine with little fanfare. Off in the distance, hear clinking glasses, carefree laughter, and silverware on china. Meanwhile, us. Parties, breaking and entering, blackmail. Sounds like a good time to me. Wonder if Neville has an open bar. What's first, Big Jim? I say we go to the party. Hey, Hairless. Glad you could join for a little bit. Yeah, let's go to the party first. Why not? I think we can get us in. Caviar, Big Jim. Booze with gold flecks in it. I think I might smell pheasant. Do you even know what pheasant smells like, Gobbet? I just watched you power down a dozen dumplings and a pitcher of oxtail soup. Oh, I'm not hungry, but I do have a messenger bag and about 20 empty pockets. Okay, so we know why Gobbet's here. To steal food from people. Hey, hotel guest, how's it going? No restaurant service tonight. Yeah, why can't you get in? Guests only. Yeah, of course I know the show. Absolutely. That twist with Lady Chung. What a cliffhanger. Okay, good luck with the kitchen, buddy. I have not played this mission in so long, I've forgotten how to do it. But, there is a jack-in point here, so hey, Isabel. You want to perform some Cybertronic whatsits for me? Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Hey, Tor, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna be punching in a little bit here. Alright, Hotel Data Core. Great. Yeah, Neville Ma, what about him? Apartment door code? 1635. Nice. Events. Yellow Springs Film Private Party. Yep, invitation. Bang. Hotel expansion. Bang. And maintenance logs. Reference numbers. Okay, I feel like this might be useful somehow, but we've got what we need here. So we're just gonna... Boop. Excuse me. Pardon my coughing. Redid the hotel part. No, we didn't redo anything. I don't like to redo stuff in these runs. I just tend to run through them. So I do have an invitation. Okay, lots of people talking. Hey, waiter, how's it going? What's your deal? You look exhausted. Went to Macaw last week and it wiped me out. Bad luck with the horses. Oh, okay, so I can give this guy money for something. I do like my money, though. And I already have the invitation downloaded. I suspect this guy just gets you in. Or, well, what about some information? Oh, I already have the code to the penthouse apartment, so yeah, never mind. I've already got that. Hey, friend. Alright, hold on. Private party invitation only. Well, it just so happens. Yeah, look at me. Look at this giant troll in body armor with knives for hands. I am definitely the type of person who gets invited to this party. I'm fucking high class up in here. I've got a weird little guy with a private combat drone just to follow me around. Let's go talk to this producer. Okay, they're serving century-old Cabernet like punch here. Even harder to believe Mr. Ma's hosting this party so soon after his accident. That doesn't seem to have slowed him down. Man should look like cat food after an impact like that. All that positive chi the fans have stirred up. I heard there were entire message boards praying for him and making offerings at temples. Okay, well, I mean, in the 6th world, that might actually work. The Matrix is nuts for promises and moonlight. It turns out everyone at this party is also a giant troll with knives for hands, a more common niche. Are you calling me mainstream here to Lost? My god. Excuse me, this is my aesthetic and I will thank you not to steal it. Okay. Maybe I should become famous. Alright, Mr. Producer Man, thanks. Great, good talking to you. Penelope Wong, let's talk to her. Penelope Wong, but please call me Penny. Yes, I'm definitely Mr. Argyle. He'll be delighted to hear it. You know him well. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna claim to be in the film industry. Just miraculous. I'll keep his secret if you will. Shame the rumor mill's caught wind, though. There are rumors? I haven't heard any rumors. Oh, you wouldn't believe the things people are saying. The studio's doing better than ever. We're even expanding. No money lost there. Oh, I wouldn't put any stock in Matrix rumors, especially the ones about new investment partners. Someone new? I don't think so, but Neville did make some new friends while he was in Guangzhou. Oh? There was a woman who now visits Neville regularly. I hear she's quite the fashionista. Well, a powerful man like him must make a lot of friends. Seem to get on well. A little sad he's never introduced us, though. Okay. Okay, then. Alright, thank you, Penny. It was a pleasure. Great. Love to talk to you. Fantastic. I'm just telling as many lies as possible in as short a time as possible. Let me get another bite here real quick while we're enjoying the party. Okay. So, I think the guy who hired... Did I just ruin a relationship through passive-aggressive rumor mongering? Definitely. Okay, so I still think the guy who hired us is the first place most punchable face prize winner, but Neville Ma is like number 2? I think this is the runner-up most punchable face. Let me know if you agree. Okay. Oh god, I can't remember my name. It's changed from Argyle to Argent in the course of one conversation. Pleasure's all mine, Mr. Ma. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I'm going to use my astral perception to sense Neville Ma. Okay, slightly frayed essence. Faint tinge of discoloration on the periphery of his aura. A chronic illness might darken an aura in this way, but you've never seen anything quite like this before. Okay, I've heard about your accident. How did it happen? A delivery truck experienced a glitch, ran a red light. If it hadn't hit me, it would have hit someone else. Hey, Garsamore, how's it going? I think it was intentional? What, the glitch? Can't rule it out. That seems rather far-fetched. I'm just a Tritio producer, hardly the sort of man to find himself on anybody's enemies list. Well, you know, I hate to tell you, but someone's actually paying me thousands of credits. Thousands of nuyen specifically to destroy you, so, I heard you made a new friend. Miss Fang. Miss Fang. Miss... Okay. She's quite an admirer of Promises and Moonlight. She kept my spirits up as I was recovering from the accident. Now, what line of work is she in? She's independently wealthy. Early investor in Eastern Tiger. Okay, Oh, do I push this? I don't think I push this. Thanks for talking with me, Mr. Ma. Okay, great. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna go back and push it. I'm gonna... nope, never mind. I lost it. Okay, great. That's fine. We're gonna go loot the man's apartment. Nope, that's not open. Okay. What was the code again? 1635. Let me assess this keypad. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you're a shaman, you can do that. You can find key codes by searching the pads like that. Because they show astral fingerprints, I guess. Alright, Neville Ma, what have you got in your house? Why is it so cold in here? I can see my breath. Interesting. Did anyone else hear the evil whispering? I was definitely hearing some evil whispering. Yep, more evil whispering. Expensive wines and spirits. A bottle of brilliantly bright red wine. Well, we've already established that I'm the kind of person who eats raw meat that's laid out in a storage room. So, the wine is strangely warm given the temperature of the room and disgustingly salty. Okay, so... Okay. I know what's going on here because I've played this game before, but at this point I think we've gotten enough clues that other people can start to put it together. Fridge is well stocked. Enough food in here to feed a big party. Opposite side of the living room is dominated by a security door, much heavier than the exterior. Top of the line commercial-grade mag locks hold the doors sealed. No sign of a keypad or a jack point, but you do see an RFID reader. A 16-digit number has been stenciled onto the side in red ink. Why fortify an interior door like this? To keep up appearances, I think. Okay. We're not getting through that without a key. That means we'll have to get one from Ma or one of his people. Guess we'll just have to go back to the party. Tell me we're going to the party. Okay, yeah, sure, let's go back to the party. We need to find an RFID key for Neville Ma's strange interior door in his weirdly cold apartment, where he keeps his warm, salty, bright red wine. And is visited by his new friend, Miss Fang. I've got some questions about Neville Ma. He's difficult. Okay, he has some stories. He once made a handful of us walk all the way out to Shek-O to fetch dumplings for his guests. Well, her name is Miss Fang, F-E-N-G, which is an actual Chinese name, but also happens to be onomatopoeic for the English word fang. Okay, dumplings. Alright. No one here is a fan of the man. Okay. Know anything about this heavy security door? A few days ago, I left something in there. I need to get it back. We don't want to cause a scene. I mean, we could go bother Mob during his party, but that would look bad for you. Try talking to Chef Kang in the kitchen. Okay. Okay. So I could go talk to the cook to try and get a key. Let me talk to Penelope Wong again and see if I can sabotage this relationship further. Yeah, do you have a key fob? I do, but how do you know about that? Neville asked me to grab something for him, but his door is locked. Oh, okay. Well, that was simple. Alright, cool. Never mind. Sorry, Chef Kang. I guess we don't get to talk. Bye! Back to the penthouse. Gobbit, I hope you filled your pockets while we were there. I know we were only there for a short time, but I would hate to see you go hungry. Okay. It's freezing cold in here. Penelope Wong's face. Why, if it isn't Ma's personal terminal. Let's log in. Ma never bothered to encrypt his machine, a very common issue with the wealthy and their personal computers. In the emails, Neville Ma is frequently emailing a woman named Ku Feng. Okay, money and affection, expensive gifts, rent checks, miserable attempts at poetry. Okay, financial records. He spent next to nothing on his hospital bills, and he's spending a lot of money on Ku Feng. Jewelry, bills, clothes, and such. Alright, well, let's unlock the office door. An ominous thunk reverberates through the cold steel apartment. Frigid wind blows through the apartment. The chill cuts through your clothing, raising goose flesh all over your body. Where is that coming from? A pale and imposing woman materializes out of thin air. A throng of blank-faced men and women materialize alongside her. Ah, the little dog who's been sniffing around Neville Ma's affairs. Oh, Ku Feng, I presume. Just so. My servants have been watching you since you arrived. I suspect that you are an evil man. You are here to do harm to Neville, and so I came to stop you. Yeah, let's read her aura. Why not? The kind of markings found in the auras of terminal cancer patients and vampires. Yeah, you know, I don't think... Yeah, okay. Fine. What do you intend to do with this knowledge? So... If I recall correctly, I think there is a way to resolve this peacefully. I'm not sure if you get paid if you do that, though. I'm definitely going to be rude. I am far too dignified to hop. Peasants hop. Animals hop. I stride. I couldn't be less interested. I'm just here to finish a job. Naturally, I can't allow you to leave, and you can't afford to fight me here for fear of police involvement. Perhaps we can settle this in a more civilized manner, a face-off in a neutral location. Oh, okay. Yep, sure. If I win, you willingly submit to my influence, you become my pawn. And if you win, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Wait 15 minutes, then come to the roof. Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, vampire lady, here we are. We're at the roof. I don't like that it doesn't let you poke around the apartment anymore before you have to go to the roof, but I understand it. Are you prepared to become my servant, troll? You must not resist or I'll be forced to kill you. Yeah, I was hoping to do a little bit more exploration, but this is fine. Let's see what you've got. Okay, so Gobbit, we need haste on Big Jim. And then we're gonna need a good old aim 2 also on Jimbo. The man, the myth, the legend. We're gonna trigger the wired reflexes. So we have 5 action points. Perfect. That's Ku Feng right over there. She has 100 hit points and vampiric regeneration. Plus a ton of armor. And Big Jim is just gonna run over there and start beating the shit out of her. Okay, she does not take AP damage. I actually did not know that, but okay, fair enough. Let's get an Eviscerate going. Okay, that's most of her health. How much HP does she have? 33? I could just lob grenades in here and count on Big Jim to be able to soak the damage. There we go. That's fine. Wow, did I just one round that thing without killing anybody? Okay. I'm down for it. Wait, I surrender. Don't kill me. Shut your mouth and stand up. I didn't mean for things to go this far. I don't even know how to fight. I was just trying to scare you into backing down. Why, Lady, when you're faced with a gang of heavily armed professional violence dealers, you probably shouldn't challenge them to a fight if you don't know how to fight. The truth is, the whole Mistress of the Night thing is just an act. Before I got infected with HMHVV, I was an accountant. An accountant? I was on a business trip to Shanwei last year. I went to a rave, got drunk, passed out. When I woke up, I was in an alley, and someone had done this to me. And you, what, decided to embrace the whole vampire thing? What choice did I have? I couldn't go back to work, and it was a dead-end job anyway. No upward mobility. No room for growth. I did what anyone would have done. I tried to make the best of it to capitalize on my new abilities. I'm a vampire now. I can't control that, but I can control how I choose to monetize it. So, how did you see this working out? Beats me. Not like I have a rule book for this or anything. I'm just making it up as I go along. Who knows? Maybe I could eventually become the vampire queen of Repulse Bay. Ah, well, can't fault the ambition. I'm not any good at this. I know that now. I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself now. If I'm ever found out, I'll get killed for the bounty money. This was my only real shot, and I blew it. How'd you survive? Hiding out in Kowloon. Okay. Can we call a truce or something? I scratch your back, you let me live? Yeah, sure, I think we can work something out conditionally. You seem, like, sane, which is more than I can say for many people that we do business with / have hired us. Tell me what you need. I want some answers. How are you and Neville connected? Happened to be in the same hospital he was. Okay, so she's drinking from, like, people in a coma, people with terminal illnesses, whatever. Makes sense. That's a little bit more ethical. What then? I knew if I gave uninfected people my blood, they'd be able to heal like I did, just not as fast. Materialized in the room, told him to make a trade. I'd fix him up good as new. He'd owe me some favors for it. I wasn't specific as to how many favors or what kind. He agreed. The deal was done. We got along. I think he's charming. He thinks I'm funny. He doesn't care that I'm a vampire. He told me that he gives me nice things because he likes me and not because he owes me his life. It's all very sweet. Okay. Cool. Great. Love it. I love that for you. You and your romance. That's fine. What's it like being a vampire? Like any other disease, except instead of coughing, I can't go out during the day. Okay. I still have to wash my hair and pay for parking. Oh, well, you got ripped off, lady. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Like, you didn't get the classical Children of the Night vampire virus. You got the lame version. You know what I miss the most? Steamed buns. I can't eat or drink anything except blood. Excuse me. Okay. No cure. Be a vampire or get killed with some quick cash. It's a pretty raw deal. Okay, I've decided what's gonna happen. What's it gonna be? Oh, interesting. Okay, so the job, if you will recall, the job is to find incriminating evidence on Neville Ma. But basically, since you're being employed by a competitor of Ma's, I think you can... There's a few different ways you can resolve this. We need to get paid. Obviously, that's Big Jim's, like, first big priority here. If she hunts in saunas, she could still have steamed buns. Oh, God. Killing Kufang doesn't actually resolve the issue. Go into hiding, don't contact Neville again. That's not relevant, I think. I think the choice is between getting him to fire Penelope Wong, or you're going to live up to your potential and I'm going to help you. I don't remember what this does. This one, I think, gets us paid by the doctor, by the guy who hired us. I don't remember what this does. So if anyone in chat remembers what this does, because I fully, straight up, do not recall. I think the first time I played this, I killed her. Because she was a vampire and I was younger, and I was just like, ah, she's a vampire, kill her. And then the second time, I think I got her to fire Penelope. Yeah, sure, let's help her, why not? You're gonna live up to your potential, and I'm gonna help you. You are? We are? Yeah, sure, I don't give a shit. I'm a violent criminal. Because in Hong Kong, connections are power, and I want the vampire queen of Repulse Bay to owe me a favor. Exactly. What about Dr. Shenyang? What are we supposed to tell him? Think you can get Neville to let go of Penelope Wong? Neville can't say no to me. He'll do it, no question. Okay, cool. Catch you later, Vampire Queen. May this be the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Alright, cool. Fantastic. I love it. I gained an extra point of karma for that. Also, all these guys are just kind of standing around like, why did we come up to the roof? Why is there a scorch mark on the grass? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, let's fucking dip. I think we're done here, right? Yeah, out. We out, boys. We did a good thing today, for sure. This is a job well done. There will definitely be no consequences for this. Why not have a vampire in charge of a massive luxury hotel? That just sounds reasonable. I mean, honestly. You know, the guests would never have trouble getting help at night. Penelope Wong has been fired. What's more, you managed to turn a powerful foe into a potential ally. Only time will tell how Kufang will repay you. Alright, let's go back to Dr. whatever his face is. Dr. Punchable Face, and get him to cough up some dough. Seem to recall she actually does us a huge favor. Okay, cool. I'm all about huge favors. I like huge favors a lot. Hey, Doctor. How's it going? How'd the shindig go? Let me tell you about the night we had. Oh, wait, I actually have to tell him? That sucks. Vampires in the Trid industry. A vampire queen, no less. What a nightmare. At least you got me Wong, and poor Neville's show is dead. That's something. Alright, kid. I'll send you payment to your Matrix drop. You earned it. The patch. It's the patch that gets me. Alright, glad to be able to help. Wanted to let you know that I've released Penelope Wong from her contract. If you're still interested in her, she's all yours. Also, I hope your business is doing alright. Heard you had some problems with cash flow. If you need a loan, I'll be happy to help. Okay, I like Neville Ma a little better now. You don't sound too mad, Nev. What's the catch here anyway? You must have the next big thing lined up already. Do you want to know why I keep winning our little contests and you're always playing catch-up? It's because you think people like Miss Wong actually matter. They don't. Stars are crafted, molded out of talent, yes, but ultimately constructed. With enough time and effort, anyone can be made into a star. It's just a question of manipulating public perception. I got her now, and your show's dead in the water without the star. What do you think of that, huh? I think I'm gonna do what any good soap opera producer would do. Write her character out with a tragic death and bring on someone new. You labor under the misapprehension that viewers have loyalty. They don't. They only have appetite. As long as you chase stars like Wong, you will lose. Don't be afraid to think bigger, Doctor. Reach for the drama, not the dramatists. And he hangs up. Yeah, okay, I like Neville Ma a little bit better now. Alright, Doctor. Okay, yeah, thank you. Great. I gotta talk to a guy about buying a bunch of snakes. What does that even mean? What is that even supposed to mean, Neville? Just give me my money. Alright. Good work out there, kid. Here's the money. 1,100! I feel ripped off. Let me post some more pay data. Just in case I ever have a chance to get it. Let's see if any new threads have popped up. Nope, no new threads. Great. Time to go. We've got all our companion quests done. We've got pretty much everything done we need to. I am gonna go and see. I have 4,300 new yen. Let's see about cybernetics and or possibly an upgrade in armor. Hey, Ambrose. My buddy, my pal, my friend. Yeah, let me talk about cyberware for a second here. Because I don't have legs. And I also don't actually have anything in the brain. So pain editor wouldn't be a terrible idea. Increases willpower, that would increase my resistance to magic. For legs, I can only afford one leg. I have 2 essence right now, so I could afford 1 Universal Omnitech Cyber leg. Or, essence-wise, I think I could get both Enhanced Articulations. But the HP would also be good, so let's upgrade our right leg. Yeah, okay, so once I've done that, I will not be able to install anything that requires any more essence. So, tell you what. If we get the enhanced articulation, how's our body doing? We've got the wired reflexes, we've got the cross-dermal sheath, we've got the alpha magnification eyes, we have the magnet arm, we have the Yamatetsu cyber arm, which I think is about the best thing I could have. This is probably the best thing to have if you're a rifle guy, since it passively eliminates the need to reload and gives you +1 quickness. Yeah. The only other thing that I could potentially want would be the pain editor. I'm gonna go ahead and get the pain editor as well. And then that'll be fine. And then if I manage to get back here again before the end of the game, I can also get the enhanced articulation in the other leg, and that will push my dodge and quickness up to like 6. My essence is getting kind of low. Yeah, of course my essence is getting kind of low. I'm filled with stuff. I've shoved all kinds of mechanical things into my body. My essence is quite low. Alright, there we go. Goodbye, Ambrose. I am 75% surgical steel by volume. And I once again have no money, and that means it is time to enter the final phase of the game. Or pretty close, anyway. We're gonna go meet with Dreamland and see what she knows. The tenement smells of mold and desperation. People living here are the kind who don't want to be found. Emily should be in the first apartment. Is she dangerous? She shouldn't be. She quit running last year. Something about some sort of activist activity she used to be into. A bunch of big money execs who were holding a grudge. She's from Berlin. The Schockwellenreiter were supposed to protect her, but they've got their own problems to deal with now. Yeah, I heard about the F-State. Okay. Bet they wind up building a wall again. Wouldn't put it past them. Okay, so anything else I should know? Never met her in meat space. Just be your charming self, I guess. Look, everything always works out great when I am my charming self. Hello, friend. Okay. A box of cat litter sits filled to overflowing. You don't see any cats. Oh dear. So you're Isabel, huh? Didn't expect a dwarf? Yeah, I get that a lot. Aw, they're flirting. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, they won't find out from us. Okay. This is the man I told you about. He needs the software you developed to inhibit your cortical implant. He needs what? I don't think I should be getting into this. Look, I have a business proposition, alright? I don't know, man. I'm kind of done with the business. I've got a kick line of mercs and bounty hunters after me. Messing around with the headwear that the Shuck villain writer installed in me is the last thing on my mind. Okay. Look, this is important. Father, huh? Is he dead? I doubt it. I don't think he's dead yet. And that's why this is important. Okay. Alright, so Emily grabs her cyber deck, jacks into it, then ejects a data stick. Here. Modify this taser with it and use it on your target. The jolt should stop the memory wipe process before it starts. I don't have $500, so I can't pay you because I just spent it all getting a new leg. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Okay, neural inhibitor. We're going to take that. I am not going to send it to the stash. I am going to send that grenade. I need that right there. And then that can go to the stash. Boom. Cool. So I have got the neural inhibitor. I can now inhibit neurons. Perfect. Just what I needed. And now, we need to go... Well, actually, first thing I need to do is I need to spend some karma, because I have 9. My intelligence is 1, which would be a problem if I had to be smart, but I don't. This rank is intelligence is beyond the maximum for... What? Hold on, is my intelligence locked at 1 for some reason? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. That's a little weird, but okay. I didn't need those brain cells anyway. Yeah, I for some reason, I guess that's a bug. That's definitely a bug. I'm not allowed to buy points of intelligence. So, yeah, something's a little bit glitchy there. But that's okay. I'm not super worried about it. Instead, I'm going to increase my strength to 9. Because who needs brains when you have strength 9? Alright, and let's go acquire the plastic-faced man's itinerary. Take the usual suspects with us. I will take Duncan when we actually go to capture the plastic-faced man. Because, actually, I should take Duncan, you're right. I say to myself. Ractor, we're going to leave you behind. We're taking Duncan. This is a personal thing for him. He's got to be here. Okay, so Isabel's modified a taser to introduce Dreamland's cortical inhibitor program. But first, we need to find the plastic-faced man. So we need to get into the Shinghouse court and get a hold of the plastic-faced man's complete itinerary so we can perform the extraction. I don't know why I have a copy of Isabel's deck either. This game is glitching out just a little bit. This is the old version of Isabel's deck too, and for some reason it's just in my stash, so okay, that's great. I'm glad for us. The neural inhibitor. I'm actually not going to carry it on Big Jim. I'm going to give the neural inhibitor to Duncan. Because he's the non-lethal damage guy anyway. And then I'm also going to give him a Knight Errant Flashbang. And then we'll give a Flashbang to Gobbet. We'll give the Shaman Salve to Isabel. And me, I've got a couple of med packs. I will give myself a bomb. And I'll also give Gobbet drugs. Okay, great. Let's go. I think we've got everything we need for this to be a great experience. Anything going on down here? Hello, friends? 10 orders. I'm having a party. Shooting near Repulse Bay. Developing. Suspect has been described as A male orc, okay. It's kind of racist. I guess all orcs look alike, huh? Little gang of dwarves down here. Troll negotiating with a... Well, that seems like a... I don't know who that is. Some kind of woman. This... Been a traffic accident? Great. Nobody to talk to. Let's just go into the Shinghouse Court. Shinghouse Court, top floor. Hello, friend? Friend? Hello? I am here to buy information. I've just become Russian all of a sudden. Ractor's not here, somebody has to do it. The boss is in the back, go on through. Oh, there's a door panel over here. I like that. Code maglock system. I don't have a code. Alright, let's go talk to the boss. In the back. Hello, boss. In the back. The dwarf is the queen of her little hive. New on-the-scene runner, Big Jim. My friend in Haoi said you'd be coming to see me. I have a friend, too. She says you're the one to see about finding Li Tai Lung. Yes, I am. I definitely am. Very timely intel, very timely. Have his complete up-to-the-minute itinerary, the deluxe package. How much for it? Oh, Lord. Okay, we've been betrayed. The deluxe package is no longer for sale, so sorry. I received a better offer to take it off the market just before you arrived. From who? Li Tai Lung's client. Feel really bad about this, but the offer was too good to pass up. Way too good. Okay, so we're about to be shot. Guns are about to come out. So, you know, I think at this point, I just go for it. Yeah, I was worried you were going to say something like that, so I prepared for it in advance. Okay, yep, it's an ambush. We knew that. That was pretty obvious. Oh, he's got a machete. Big bad troll can't even kill someone with his bare hands, huh? Big bad troll, huh? You want to see a big bad troll? I'll show you a fucking big bad troll. I'm not going to give him the accuracy because Gobbet needs to hide. I could have kept the moral high ground. Moral high ground's overrated. Okay. Hey, you. Yeah, you. It's time for your punching. Oh, fuck. Okay, so she's unconscious and bleeding to death, so that's great. Let's punch that guy a little bit. Isabel. How do we feel about grenades? Feeling good? We feel good about grenades. We feel real good about grenades. And now here's what Duncan's good at. Duncan's good at putting bullets in kids. And I mean that figuratively, not literally. Don't take that out of context. Don't throw grenades at me. Oh, well, you threw a grenade at me, and that was your mistake. Okay, so I think she's just gonna bleed to death because she only has 1 HP, so I'm just gonna punch this mage 5 times. Well, that mage was not very durable, could only tolerate 4 punches. I guess I'll have to punch this guy. Okay, let's get him. And reload the grenade launcher. And just put a grenade on this guy. There you go. Critical damage on both of them. Armor broken. You love to see it. You love to see it. Hey. Acid fog? Acid fog missed. Okay, that didn't miss by too much. That's probably fine. Do I need to spend a grenade here? I don't. You need to stop doing that, bro. That's not a good idea. Okay, well, she's dead. I'm just gonna shoot grenades at them until they're also dead. I don't have any reason not to. There you go. Yeah, go grab that. That's fine. Broker's code. Great. Love it. We'll run out here. Anybody in the hallway? Nope. Okay, what's the code? What's the code? 00006. Alright. What do you got in here? You got any good stuff? Give me your things. I'll take that. I actually want Cram. I would actually love to be carrying Cram. So we're just gonna boop and boop and boop. Yep, that's fine. And $278, I like it. You'll love to see it. And we'll just kind of, like, you know, run over here and then shoot this guy. Ah, we missed him. Well, I'll take whatever that is. Hey, advanced med kit. You'll love to see it. Yeah, that'll go in the stash. That's fine. That all she had in here? Okay. Oh, I accidentally wasted an action point just then. And there we go. Alright, everybody's dead. You know, you'd think at this point people would stop trying to, like, violently backstab the professional violence deliverers that they call. Like, my job is literally killing people with my fists, so I'm just saying, it seems like a bad call. She has the complete itinerary. This tells us everywhere he's going to be for the next 24 hours. Anything promising? Okay, he's got a security detail that drives from place to place. 6 corporate agents plus the driver. Anytime he's on the move, he's in a reinforced bulletproof limo. He's also got a personal bodyguard that's with him at all times. So 8 people plus him. There are some windows of opportunity. When he's going someplace, they drop him off and leave him in the hands of local security, if any. The bodyguard stays behind, but the other 6 guards stay with the driver. The detail itself is shared by a few executives, so they will be with someone else until his next pickup time. The convoys are on a schedule, managed by the master system at Sang HQ. They also hired professional violence dealers. Not very professional. I mean, we cleared out those guys in like 8 seconds. So all I'm saying is, our standards of professionalism when it comes to delivering violence to the customer, clearly way higher than whoever these guys were dealing with. Okay, 3 good leads. Number 1, the parking garage at Central Plaza. He's there for a meeting in an hour. We can grab him on the way out. It's still secured corporate property, so there will be resistance, but it's the weakest out of the corporate properties he visits. Plus side, there won't be any civilians. Access is limited. He's listed as a VIP. Not bad. Okay, next one's a bit personal. Mr. Plastic has a mistress. Visits her twice a week. Today's the day. He'll be at the Fa Wen Tower building for 2 hours. It's not corporate property, but it is privately owned. The management company has a security contract on it, so it's likely we'll have a fight on our hands trying to get out of there with him in tow. It'll be less crowded than the parking garage, but the lady might complicate things. Interesting. Who goes for a plastic-faced guy? Okay, what's the last location? Have to grab him before he gets home tonight. Once he's home, we're screwed. He's staying in the Tsang Executive Arcology, guarded 24/7 by corporate security and 2 blocks from HKPF HQ. The final location we could grab him is his last stop for the evening. It's a locally owned public SimSense theater, a hole in the wall that specializes in underground horror flicks. Alright, Hare Lost, take it easy. He's there for an hour and 45 minutes, and his security detail will be all the way across town to pick someone else up. We'll probably have to deal with local police only, but this is a public theater. It's going to be packed with regular people just trying to take in a movie. Okay, so let's see what the crew has to say. Duncan. Garage is my pick. Cars in the garage will provide cover, limited entrances and exits, small collateral. The SimSense parlor and the apartment are going to end in blood. Maybe less of our blood, but more of someone else's. I don't want that on my head. Well, you know, I'm really kind of a sociopath, so like Big Jim, I mean, I'm just saying, Big Jim lives only for punching. All right, Gaba, what do you think? Garage doesn't have enough escape routes. Personally, I'd go with the mistress's place. It's like a giant middle finger right in his face. It sends a message, don't mess with us. And Isabel says the parking garage. It's a compromise, but I think the benefits outweigh the downsides. It will be a straight fight the whole way through. I mean, when it comes to straight fights, we're pretty much the best in the business. All right, I've made my decision. So, I am going to put it to the chat. I'm going to step out for a second, take a leak, grab another glass of water. Y'all tell me, the parking garage, the mistress's apartment, or the SimSense theater? Let me know what you think. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay, let's see what the verdict is. So, parking garage, always chose the Mistress of the Theater. Parking garage, apartment for professionalism, theater for the lulz. Parking garage has the most people to cast fists at. Parking garage, parking theater is the perfect spot for Gun Show to show off his less than lethal grenades. Okay, so it looks like most people are saying parking garage, and I think I've never done that. So I'll go ahead and do that. Most of the time when I play this game, I've gone for the apartment. Why? I don't know. It's the middle option. I usually pick it. But yeah, let's go for the parking garage. Okay. So, it is time to do some business. Hey, buddy, you don't have anything to say about... Oh, we killed you. That's right. You were one of the guys. Okay, well, fair enough. He doesn't have anything to say then. He is already dead. Omae Shinderu and all that. Pack up and head out. Here we are in a parking garage. So, the plastic-faced man must survive. We need to subdue the plastic-faced man with the inhibitor. If you will recall, the person with the inhibitor is Duncan. So Duncan is going to have to use the neural inhibitor to deactivate the target's neural wipe and stun them. It takes 3 rounds to sedate the target. Couple of knight-errant guards right there that haven't seen us yet. I'm just gonna draw on them, I think. I think we just start this off the way we intend to keep on. And the way we intend to keep on is with just extreme violence. An absolute mess of violence. They don't actually have a lot of armor. So let me go ahead and compound attack that guy. Okay, he's unconscious. Let's fray armor on this guy. Not unconscious. So we'll eviscerate there. Isabel can run up for a step. Let's go ahead and get a burst up. Nope, wait. Let's get a shot on him. Okay, down. Excellent. Did we spec Gun Show into his anti-grenade arm? Yes, we did. We absolutely did. There's no reason you would ever not do that. Okay, please kill him. Great. Love it. Get Duncan up there. I'm trying to get other people to move before Big Jim, because Big Jim has such high movement that if I can see a target for him to go for, he can just rush up there and crush them with his giant meaty claws. Okay, Grenadier, Captain, Guard, Plastic-Faced Man. Nobody else, however, is here yet, so I'm gonna get into cover. Secure Mr. Lee. Oh, I'm worried they might try to run. I'm worried they're gonna run out on me. Okay, let's go all the way around. Yeah, there's an elevator back there. I think they're gonna try to run for the elevator. Hi, friend. Hello. Hello again, other friend. Okay, Isabel. Come on around the corner. Let's start handing out some party favors. And of course, by party favors, I mean... Oh, that's the plastic-faced man. He's right there. Shit. Alright, by party favors, I mean grenades. Okay, that wasn't great. Didn't really mean to shoot him. Big Jim. Perfect. Okay, he's unconscious. Let's fray the armor off the Grenadier, because fuck Grenadiers. I'm the only person allowed to throw grenades around here. And then let's go with, yeah, there we go. I think he'll bleed to death nicely. Oh, I could summon a spirit. Yeah, let's summon a spirit. Why not? Get real nasty up in here. Okay, perfect. Grenadier dead. Duncan! Duncan, my boy. I need you to get over here so you can zap the plastic-faced man with your magic gun. Oh my god, he did 24 damage? He's a monster. He's a beast. You really need to stop throwing grenades at Duncan. It's just not... Nope, you're doing it again. They just keep doing it. Oh, ow! Okay, neural inhibitor. Yes. Inhibit his nerves. Great. 3 rounds until the plastic-faced man is unconscious. Duncan is out of moves. Knight-errant captain is unconscious. Ooh, knight-errant sniper. Probably want to get rid of him. He's spec'd into pistols. Okay, fair enough. Duncan's gonna get shot in the face, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and keep smacking this knight-errant captain. Let's also activate the cross-dermal sheath real quick. And then captain dead. Corporate bodyguard bleeding. Reload the old grenade launcher. Go ahead and launch a couple of speculative grenades. Hey, that was a good one. I liked that one. Let's drop... acidic fog, like, right there. That's probably fine. And then our good old spiritual buddy here will come down this way around the fog. Yep, you are immune to poison fog because you're just really special. And then, actually, you know what? Just drop Blur on Duncan. And smack him. Oh, more guards. Great. I love it. I thought that was the escape elevator, but actually it turns out it's the more assholes elevator. Stop shooting me with guns, rude. How dare you shoot me with guns? I won't stand for this. Hey, Conjurer? Yeah, Conjurers get punched. I absolutely punch Conjurers all day, every day. Yep, and will bleed to death shortly. But I'm gonna knock him down anyway. Okay, let's reload the grenades. And close the distance. You... Yes, that's fine. Keep Big Jim fast. Perfect. Duncan! Well, you missed with the body blow. Unfortunate. Can you just... Yeah, just... full auto this guy? Okay, well, that didn't do as much damage as I hoped. God, they just keep shooting Big Jim with guns. It's so rude. So rude. Oh, well, he's actually in trouble. Big Jim's in trouble, boys. Help me. Okay, 15 points of healing. That's great. And let's go medkit Big Jimbo. Perfect. Just what I wanted. So the rigger will die. That will take the drone out. This corporate bodyguard needs, like, a punch. And a second punch. Oh, nope. And a second punch. Okay, great. There's the plastic-faced man. He's about to fall unconscious. So let's go hit the sniper. Boom. You love to see it. You love to see it. Isabel. Nice. Can you just take him out? You can. Isabel. Absolute treasure. Gobbet. Go take cover behind this cool-ass motorcycle. And Duncan. There we go. So he's down. Plastic-faced man is unconscious. He should... I thought you were gonna bleed to death, you bastard. Oh, that's so rude. Oh, that's so rude. Refusing to bleed to death on command is frankly unacceptable. Oh, well, there's more people coming. What direction are they coming from? Not totally sure. Probably behind us? I'd be willing to take a bet on behind us. Go ahead and reload everything up. How is this giant pillar not cover? Yep, here they come. From behind us. Nice Overwatch shot, though. Alright. Jimboni. Big Jimbo. That is a wizard. I don't know why they sent the wizard in first. Doesn't seem very smart to me. He is unconscious now, though, so that's good. Great. Fantastic. Again? No, nope, not again. Hobbit, get up over there. Nice. Duncan. Yeah, just like... Give me an aim shot. Perfect. You love to see it. Okay, neural inhibitor device seems to be working. Get this guy to a secure location, get some answers out of him. I'll calm the crew and have him meet us. Can't wait to find out what he knows. Yeah, quite frankly, at this point in the game, Big Jim is such a combat monster that, like, combat encounters are not a huge deal in a lot of ways. Hey, the crew is silent. You lead your captor to the rooftop rendezvous you designated before the run. Just as you planned, you find the others waiting there for you. Li Tailung's artificial features are molded into an expression of aloof intellect and mocking rigidity. The plastic that makes up his face is soft, flexing with the motion of his underlying musculature. Overlapping wafers of silver and bronze foil buried inside the material catch the light as he moves. It's the work of a master craftsman. Cyberware is a form of modern art, likely commissioned at modern art prices, an ostentatious display of status and wealth. The plastic-faced man examines the zip ties that bind his wrists with an expression of detached amusement. Isabel runs a long cable from her PDA to the jack in the back of his head and nods at you. Well, this is interesting, I must say. I don't recall ever having been in this situation before. Usually I simply awaken to find myself in a strange new environment, wondering what happened. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything, huh? Looking at the lot of you, I think it's safe to assume that a violent extraction of information is the next order of business. You can bank on that, asshole. So, you chose to take me in an empty parking garage surrounded by corporate security. Low chance for civilian casualties. Clearly, the safety of innocents is a priority for you. Big Jim, we have a problem. Dreamland's neural inhibitor software isn't interacting with this guy's cortical implant the same way it worked with her own. It's only going to slow the memory wipe process. Well, how long do I have? I don't know. We're talking about software I didn't write interacting with two different pieces of hardware I've never seen before. We're lucky this works at all. I'll try and key in some buffering routines or something to slow it as much as I can, but my confidence is low. This guy's memory is gonna get wiped one way or another. I'd start asking questions, Jim. Tense. Very tense. I guess I'll answer your questions rather slowly. I'm gonna break a finger. Okay, great. He's a professional. Oh, that was extreme. There was no need for that. I was joking. Of course I'm going to give you what you want. Although this can be a dangerous profession, I have no intention of absorbing pain for a client if it can be avoided. You ask your questions, Big Jim. I'll answer them as efficiently as I can. When we're done, I'll shake hands with the stranger and walk away wondering what just happened. What's Prosperity? Prosperity Tower is Sang Mechanical Engineering's corporate headquarters. Prosperity is also one of Josephine Sang's pet projects. Which one do you want to know about first? Tick-tock. Prosperity Project. We already know the tower. We don't really need to worry about the project. We need to know. Well, that's going to be challenging. You see, the Prosperity Project is Joe Tsang's best-kept secret, and the best way to keep secrets is to not tell anyone, even someone whose memory can be wiped. All I know is that Prosperity is something built deep inside Kowloon Walled City. Some kind of experiment that her son was working on. Edward Tsang. No, wait. Raymond Black. My father. Hey, Mr. Plastic, maybe you could settle a bet between me and my brother. Now, I think Raymond is still alive, but my brother here isn't so sure. Which is it, buddy? Raymond Black, dead or alive? I got 20 million on this. Guys, a status bar just popped up. It isn't moving yet, but you never know when it might take a jump. It's stuck at 0 right now, but the process is starting and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Here, give me that. I'll show you something. This is a calculated gamble. You're running out of time and holding all the guns. I have information you want, and betting that if I share it with you, you won't kill me when this is over. Okay, Iz, let him have it. Plastic-faced man takes the PDA from Isabel and stares down at the screen. His eyes become unfocused, and he stands like a statue. A low-resolution video recording pops onto the screen. A small, weathered man, possibly in his 70s, is strapped into a high-tech chair and connected to an elaborate scientific instrument behind him. The recording is from the first-person perspective, presumably the plastic-faced man's. This is from when I first brought the asset, your father, to Prosperity Tower, after I took him from the tea house on the docks. Hey, a confident voice can be heard from off-screen, a woman's. You can't make out what she says. The point of view turns to the right, and a graceful woman of indeterminate age steps into view. She is clearly advanced in years, but access to a nourishing diet and cutting-edge pharmaceuticals afford her the vitality of someone much younger. She speaks directly to the camera. Her tone is hard. I warned you to be gentle with him, Mr. Lee. He looks as if someone tased him. I assure you, Mrs. Tsang, I was gentle. He walked out of the tea house under his own power. May I have some water, Mother? My throat feels like it's on fire. Yes, of course, Edward. I'll have someone bring you some ice chips. Oh, Lord, this is weird. He's apparently been through some sort of ordeal. He appeared demented at times, and he's been mumbling about stopping something. Prosperity, I think. Yes, well, that won't be happening. We won't be stopping Prosperity, Edward. I want you to get that out of your mind. Do you understand? I understand perfectly well. There's no need to shout, but I won't give up. Prosperity must be stopped. All those poor people. I know, Edward, I know. Those poor people. I've done a lot of good to make up for it since you left. Shelters, hospitals, all sorts of good work. And now it's time to do something for you. Something I should have done a long time ago, perhaps. Lab-coated man places a chroma apparatus on the old man's head. What is this? What are you doing to me? I'm fixing you, Edward. All you can see is failure. You're incapable of seeing the good in what you've done. Okay, they're doing magic brain surgery. I've been inspired by Mr. Lee here. We're going to do some editing of your memories to relieve you of your burden. No, wait. I've figured out what to do. And then he is asleep. Your payment will be made according to our agreement once the rest of them are dead. Okay. Taking a big risk showing you that. I don't give a rat's ass. You see? I knew it. I told you, Big Jim. Raymond's alive. Tsang's holding him at Prosperity Tower. Well, he may be alive, but it looks like his mom's gonna erase part of his memory. Just like Johnny Plastic here. She's gonna try to fix him. What kind of mother would do that? Shit, shit, shit. That's it. He's wiping. Oh, hello. Well, isn't this awkward? What do you want to do with this guy? He's got no memory, so it's probably safe to let him go, but Auntie said he should take a dirt nap. All the same to me. And you know what? What Auntie wants, Auntie gets. At least while we're working for her. But he gave us everything we asked for and more. He's seen our faces. But I have nothing to connect them with. If it's all the same with you, I'd prefer to just walk away. You know what? The problem here is, we're working for the Triads, and the Triads have given us an instruction. And the fact of the matter is, regardless of our own moral feelings about it, I mean, let's be honest, if these characters were the kind to have actual moral qualms, they wouldn't be working with the Triads anyway. They probably would have died by now. But, yeah, we're not in the mercy business today. There we go. Sorry, Johnny Mnemonic. You had to go. Okay, Prosperity is a name. Two names, actually. One is a secret project, the other is the corporate headquarters of Tsang Mechanical Services. And Prosperity Tower is where Raymond Black is being held alive. It's also where his memory is in the process of being reprogrammed by his mother. So we need to go talk to Kindly. She'll want to hear this. Okay, we got 10 karma for that. You step out of the MTR station into the balmy night air. An impenetrable wall of clouds, heavy with imminent rain, has blown in from the south. It covers the stars, causing them to wink out one by one. You can smell something on the air. Something electric. The wind whips up around you and the clouds begin moving in a thick grayscale swirl. The spiral builds and grows, shimmering with faint amber light. As you watch the clouds roil in the sky, the sounds of the city retreat. A bubble of soft white noise replaces them, wrapping around your head and reflecting your own heartbeat back on you. You look down from the clouds to see the lights of the docks dancing in a warm, saturated bloom. You lean back and take in your surroundings. The boats, the golden glow of the light on the water, the lapping of gentle waves against the docks. And then the first twinge tickles your chest, lets you know that something's coming. A moment later, you feel an incredible tightness in your chest. It feels like your heart is being crushed under the foot of a giant. Your vision goes gray and your sense of balance disappears. Gradually, blood rushes in to refill the organ, inflating it like a balloon. Well, I don't have a synthecardium, I don't have high willpower, and I don't have high biotech, so all I can do is try to catch my breath. You gasp for air. It doesn't come. Your breath shallows out, thins, makes you gasp like a suffocating fish. Your chest contracts again and again as you struggle to take in breath. You stumble forward, and every cell in your body seems to vibrate. The energy thrums inside of you, pulsating, building to an unbearable crescendo, and then you're on the other side of it. You find yourself standing in a familiar courtyard. The walled city. You're back in the walled city, just like in your dreams. You can taste the stench of the place, the mildew and plaster and wet dog stink of the slum. The crumbling facades of tenement buildings lean into one another above you, closing in on either side and creating a narrow walkway. Just like in your dreams, there's nowhere else to go. Nowhere but forward down the path ahead. You let your legs carry you forward. You feel a creeping sense of certainty in the back of your mind, and it tells you that you've taken this same walk hundreds of times before. The sense of claustrophobia mounts and builds with every step you take. It feels like you're worming your way forward down a long, dark tunnel. The humidity of the place sticks to your skin. As you proceed deeper into the walled city, a low rumble fills the air, the noise of enormous gears in motion. You feel hollow, empty. And with every step you take, you can feel that emptiness growing. An unbearable yearning unlike any hunger you've ever known. You continue walking, just as you always have, just as you were meant to. Off in the distance, an alien silhouette beckons to you. It's her, the tall, slender thing from your dreams, the elusive figure that you've always been moving toward, but could never quite reach. A crowd of locals lines the path ahead, kneeling in supplication. They look emaciated, all skin and bones, clothed head to toe in dirty rags. You stare at the nearest of the kneeling figures, a wiry man in his late 20s. He locks eyes with you. Slowly, his mouth yawns open. The man has no teeth. They've been pulled, and recently, from the looks of it. His gums are a bloody, pitted mess. As you stare into the black void of his mouth, his tongue comes lolling out. It looks like it was caught in an industrial accident, a swollen, twisted slab of meat. The corners of the young man's mouth twitch upward into a ghastly smile. The man with the ruined tongue doesn't respond. He kneels in silence, staring as your feet carry you past him. Seconds later, he fades from view. Your legs carry you deeper and deeper into the beating heart of the tenement. If you haven't reached the center yet, you must be close. It's incredibly hot and humid in here. The sweat rolls down your body in sheets. Your thoughts go hazy with the heat, and a dim sense of unease takes root in the pit of your stomach. Push through it. You grit your teeth and push forward, struggling to ignore the fog. The omnipresent sound of grinding gears isn't helping. Looking up, you can see where the noise is coming from. A hatch. The same door that you saw in your nightmare back when all of this began. The markings on the door are legible now. A single word in faded yellow paint. Prosperity. Suddenly, impossibly, the alien figure that you've been moving toward is standing right in front of you. At the same time, your vision finally clears and ice water runs through your veins. The walled city isn't a slum at all. It's an enormous, gaping maw, and the buildings are a forest of crooked teeth. The thing reaches for you. With inhuman speed and grace, it plunges fingers of polished ivory into your mouth. Slowly, terribly, it begins to wrench your jaw open. You can feel your teeth splinter and break, and... rough fingers on your shoulder snap you back to reality. The hand clenches into a vise-like grip and yanks you backwards off your feet. You come crashing down to the floor of the Haoi MTR station. You can feel a rush of wind just in front of you. A passing train. What is wrong with you, Big Jim? Auntie Cheng's lost too many runners already. Besides, there are cleaner ways to end your life than jumping in front of a train. I was just in the walled city. There was this thing. You were hallucinating, and you almost just got yourself killed. Now get up and get back to that floating wreck that you sleep in. You don't get to die in here unless Mrs. Cheng says you do. Okay, thank you, Stranglerbell. Appreciate ya saving my life from that shit. Oh, look, refugees. Okay. First chance we get, we gotta get out of here. Leave the country. Things are so backed up that even if the walled city were gutted and cleaned tomorrow, we'd still be waiting through the fallout. Prejudice wouldn't just disappear. I know, you're right. You always are. I spoke to my sister, she's on board. Didn't take much convincing either. Those few of us who know about the monsters don't want to be anywhere near the city. Things like that, they leave a mark on a place. It'll never be right again. Did you say something about monsters? Monsters? No, you must have misheard me. No monsters here, only corporate tyrants. What a silly thing to mishear. Monsters. That's right. Monsters. The Yama Kings. It's alright, Lauren. Might as well start talking about it. Not everyone's gonna believe it, but those who do can prepare themselves. Like us. It started as a whisper. A rumor. The Yama Kings are coming to feast. Coming to feast on us. The walled city. Well, we took it for what it was. Superstitious bullshit. That is, till things started happening. Now, the walled city's always been its own kind of hell, but these last few months, somehow things started getting worse. People got more aggressive, others started to spiral emotionally, our dreams got more intense, more frightening. It's the Yama Kings, we're sure of it. They're gonna destroy our souls and eat our bodies. We have to leave, but there are so many people who can't. I just wish we could take them all, Aaron. Impossible. Most we can do is save ourselves. Let's just concentrate on getting out of this alive, alright? Okay. Well, yeah, you better get out of here soon. Yeah, soon. My sister's ready whenever we are. Alright, we'll make plans right away. Yeah, I'm definitely in favor of people getting the hell out of the walled city. Seems like some bad shit happening. Let's go talk to Crafty one last time. Make sure she doesn't have anything new to say. Hey, Crafty, what's news? Nope. Okay. Nothing new to say. Alright, thanks, Crafty. See you around. Okay, the gang's all here, and here's kindly. There you are, Big Jim. Your crew here tells me that you were able to locate and interrogate the plastic-faced man. They haven't told me his current disposition, however. I assume everything went as I instructed? Yeah, I was going to take the face as a trophy, but I thought it'd be tacky. Oh, I don't know. Trophies have their value. Trust you got something useful out of him? He gave us a data dump on everything he knew about Prosperity Tower. First-hand info. Josephine's headquarters? What do you intend on doing with it? We're going to rescue Raymond. He's alive, just like I said he was. Josephine's holding him in there. She's doing something to his brain. Something to his brain? What's that old bitch up to now? Based on the memory that Mr. Plastic showed us, it looked like she's trying to rewire her son's memories using something called ASSIST, Artificial Sensory Induction Systems technology. It allows the user to record, process, and feed synthetic sensory input to the brain. Like a SimSense chip? Okay, so this is like the base technology behind SimSense chips, the Matrix, etc. An expert assist technician could alter someone's personality, memory, even identity. Well, guessing experts don't grow on trees. Okay. His mom wants him to forget something or remember it differently. So we've got to get to Raymond before he isn't Raymond anymore. Okay, talk to me about the security setup. So there's 3 security stations on different floors. The matrix systems in those stations are the command and control hubs for the entire building's security. As such, they're the best place to find out where Raymond is being held. That's all we got. He's being held in Lab 12, but we don't know where that is. If things go hostile, the best thing to do is get to an alarm panel and shut things down. If we're noticed, we'll have a brief window to cut the link to the alarm system. If we do that, it will isolate the whole floor from the security system. The rest of the building won't know what's happening there. If the alarm goes off and we cut the link, we can spoof the system, tell it we've moved on to another location. That might work once or twice, but if we spoof too many alarms, they'll figure it out. How long's the window? Maybe 30 seconds. It's there as a failsafe, so security doesn't stampede all over the building if a janitor forgets to close the door. Guards, standard corp security, but they have a rapid response squad for priority events. Like us, we're a priority event, considering that we're like super murderers. Okay, yeah, definitely priority event. Alright, security stations, only one thing worth mentioning. The only way into a security station is with a key card, and guards on each floor carry a card to the station on that floor. So we can get a card by taking them out, but there may be other ways of getting key cards. Right. We'll be quiet as possible until we have no choice. I see what you did there. Okay, which station do we hit first? No way to know. We'll need to take one of them and use it to determine our next step. Alright, that's all we need to know about security. How do we stop assist from rewiring Raymond? We'll need a Decker to access the device and eject him from the system before she scrambles his brain. Okay, we're going to have to improvise, and for approach, give the runners those old Sang security passes you used on that hijacking last year. Okay, so the passes will get us through the lobby. Then we'll have to get up into the other floors. We'll have to find the security stations. There's 3 of them. We will have to find at least one, get a card to go into it from a guard or from someone else. We'll have to use that security station to find out where Lab 12 is. Then we can go to Lab 12. Then we need a Decker to jack in and eject Raymond safely before his brain is turned into pudding. So that's the whole plan. Everybody got that? Hope you were taking notes. What about the junk data? Leftover Wuxing paperwork found a way to change our status to special couriers. We can use that to pose as a third party Wuxing uses to deliver packages. Okay, well, that's cool. Great. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, loading dock. We'll go in as couriers. Sounds great. We'll need a van. Excellent. While I was helping Duncan verify as much of this data as I could, I decided to collect our marker with Bull and his team of runners. Fantastic. Good call. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, no kidding. So Bull and our runner friends hit Sang a few months back. They got a quick scan of the building's matrix security before they rabbited. They gave us data flags that pinpoint where the security nodes are located inside of Sang's system. So when we jack into a security station, we'll be able to make a direct attack on the security node. Great. Nice work. While you're in headquarters, look for anything we can use to incriminate or embarrass Josephine Sang. I want dirt. Okay, right after I rescue my father. Great. Sounds good. Go enjoy Prosperity Tower and give Josephine Sang my regards. All right. We're gonna do it. I just got a shit ton of karma. I have 20 points of karma available, which is how you definitely know the game is coming down to an end. Is my intelligence still bugged? Yeah, so I guess when you install that thing, you can never increase your intelligence again. I didn't know that, and it's kind of a shame, because I would actually like to increase my biotech a little bit, but it's, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I have Strength 9, Close Combat. You know what? I'm going to go Close Combat 8-9. I'm just going to kick it up like that. Or maybe I'll go Body 8 for more hit points. Because my hit points are low enough that we're getting into the point of the game where Big Jim can get one-rounded. Quickness is fine. Presume you can't remove it and see if that fixes the bugs. It's 100% a bug. Yeah, you can't just remove things. You have to pay to install something else in the slot. Or, and if you remove it, if you do get it out for whatever reason and then you want it back, you have to pay again to get it again. Yeah, I'm just going to go Strength 9, Close Combat 9 for right now. That'll leave me with 3 Karma. It's not a big deal because I wasn't investing in intelligence anyway. If I was an int-based character, like if I was a decker, it would be terrible. But of course, you'd never install that if you were a decker. I think there's one more fight against a high crit pistol build. Probably. Sounds reasonable. I have a new message. Hope it helps. From Dreamland. Okay, well, thank you, Dreamland. I appreciate that. I can't claim payment for anything, I don't think. I don't have any pending jobs. Outbound matrix connection not found. Please stand by. What? Okay, well, I can get that. So that's fine. Interesting. Landfall T-minus 24. That's about the hurricane. So that awakened hurricane that's coming in. Once again, I'm not going to bother to read those threads. If you want to read them, by all means, play the game. I strongly recommend playing the game. I love the game, but I'm just not gonna bother doing all that right now. I only have $754, so I cannot afford any new equipment, which is kind of a shame. If I had scrimped and saved every penny that I could, I might have been able to afford the max level armor. In which case, my armor right now would be 10, which would be a little bit better. You know, 2 damage off every attack. Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick, and then we are going to go to Prosperity Tower. Infiltrate Prosperity Tower to rescue Raymond Black. Once again, this is one of those missions where you gotta bring Duncan. I mean, come on, it's his dad. Gotta bring Duncan, and then we gotta bring Gobbet and Isabel just for our support characters. So, Ractor, unfortunately, I'm afraid you have to sit this one out. You know, it's not your dad, Ractor, so just hang out, just chill, and we'll go see, what we can do about getting Raymond Black back in black. Alright, hop into the MTR South Island, roll noisily down to Aple Chow. Pull the van around the building to the loading dock of Tsang Mechanical Services. Let's go, team. We don't need the neural inhibitor anymore. We could definitely use drugs. So I've got some cram. That's a good drug to have. I have the Mummy Spirit Talisman, which we haven't used up till now. So that's definitely a good thing to use. I've got 1 trauma kit. Could have used more trauma kits, probably, but you know what? I just didn't have the time. We've got the Shamanic Salve. We've got a Knight Errant. Actually, the Shamanic Salve I should give to Gobbet. Nice Devil Rat fetish that she's got there. We'll also give Gobbet a Knight Errant Flashbang. And a drug. And we'll give Duncan. We'll give Duncan another grenade real quick. And yeah, I think we're pretty much rock and roll. All right. One of the lights in the corner is out. Excuse me. behind-the-scenes world of Sang is just as dirty as its business practices. A couple of corporate workers. Okay, so we've got a lot to get past before we can get to Raymond. Yep, I understand that. So we can find information on the security stations. Also where we can cut the alarms once we find Raymond. Happy to help with his liberation. The security passes we shouldn't rely solely on. Yep, that's good advice. Great, I like it. I love it. Hey, you, buddy. How's it going? Score! About time. You really the special courier Wuxing sent to deliver that load of Enviro controller chips? Yep, none other than. See your credentials. Okay, delivery standards have really dropped these days. Excuse me, are you... I would love to have this guy show up delivering something for me. You know nobody fucked with that package. Take that shipment to the security station in the sub-basement. This door will lead you to the right floor. Once you check things in at the station, head back here. Don't wander off. Your clearance is for the sub-basement only. Your guards are strict. Yada, 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 yada. Thanks for the tip. Okay. Can I talk to you again? Yep, on my way. Okay, so this is the security station. Let's run around a little bit first and see what we can find. Security. Locker room. Open locker. Hey, friend. Who are you supposed to be? Up, first day. Welcome to the shit show that is floor B3. Our boss is a dick, bad at everything, and loves to blame others. That's why the company put her down here. Any tips? Yeah, don't fuck up. You're at Sang now. Not even our god-awful boss will tolerate anything less than your best. In fact, I suggest you make it a habit to check in with her early. She hates it when people are late. Okay, great. Love it. Thank you so much for the advice. You don't happen to know a code to this... fuck. Okay. That's an enforcer. What's this? First aid station? Don't have a code for that either. Guard over there. What's this door? Okay, what's this sign for? Hold on. Maintenance manager. Yeah, let's talk to the maintenance manager. Hello, small maintenance manager. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I don't have corporate etiquette, but I do have charisma 6. Well, aren't we eager? You can count on me. Before you do anything around here, you've got to change out of those ridiculous clothes. Hit the locker room, grab a uniform. Show some goddamn company pride. Here's the locker code. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Appreciate ya. Love it. Like it. Love it. Gotta have it. I'm just kind of weighing up my options right now. But I feel like... yeah, let's enter a code. What's the code? I feel like this might be useful. 2627. Yep, let's put on a uniform. You mean the 8-foot-tall murder machine with blades for fingers doesn't know what a TPS report is? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so soon a hodgepodge of frumpy maintenance workers stand before you. A little tight in the arms, but great in the hips. I could really tear up a dance floor like this. This is the pose I'll use to win hearts. Okay, Gobbet, you might have to lose the rats. I've gained a point of karma. That's nice. My armor is still 8, strongly implying that I just put this uniform on over my giant, also, I love the fact that my arms are still, like, horrifying mechanical abominations. But yeah, that does imply that I just put this uniform on over my, like, armored coat, which I love. I think that's great. Yeah, let's go talk to the maintenance supervisor again. Hey, boss, I put on my uniform. Much better. This is your new sector? Yep, that's what they told me. Okay, the auto coupler on the main terminal is out. Flow regulators need to restart, engage its airflow mixers, then report back to me. Okay. Let's use the maintenance terminal. We call them serotonin potatoes. Hey, maintenance console. Urgent message. Lee, I need you to get your team together and fix the climate turbine. Make it top priority. Okay. Great. Attack the mentions of work order. Sentence reads, accept task line. Yeah, absolutely, I'll accept that, that work order. We'll reboot the controls. Great. Okay, so now I have a work order. We can hack security network nodes. Find evidence on Josephine Sang. Okay. I'll report back. Good work, rookie. That's all I need for now. Why don't you take a break? Do it outside my office. I've got a date with a new novel. Should I mention this to her? Oh, this is an interesting question. I'm not sure whether mentioning... I mean, I'm not sure whether this is something I can use myself. I'm gonna mention this to her. What? You signed off on the goddamn turbine engine? We can't do that. I need at least a crew of 4 level 3 techs to even do an evaluation of that thing. I mean, the longer the request sat in the system, the worse it'll look for us anyway. Shit, rookie. If you signed off on the order, we've got to do it, or else the department's sunk. This is what you're gonna do. You head to the turbine, I'll unlock admin controls from here. Now, it's a very important, very expensive piece of machinery, so you need to do exactly what I say. Got it? Okay. Look, you know what? We're abandoning our job as Shadowrunners. We're just maintenance techs now. This is what we do. Okay, so, started the turbine in standby mode. I need you to troubleshoot the issue from your end. Says here that we should start by repressurizing the hydraulics. Should be a program in your terminal. Select the hydraulics. Done. Okay, indicator light's still red. Adjust it. Done. Maybe the rotor speed needs to be recalibrated. Done. Hey, that's it. Don't let the noise fool you. We have identified the problem. The rotor must have been recalibrated the opposite of what it needed. One more try. It should fix the turbine. Give it a go. Ooh. Oh, now this is a question. Which of these two options is better for me? Do I repair the turbine or do I sabotage it? So this turbine is like part of what powers the building, right? So if I were to sabotage this, wouldn't that like inhibit security potentially? Of course, that would make the maintenance manager hate me. So I really don't know what the move here is. And I'm not sure I have the information to, I'm not sure I have the information to go through it logically, either. Oh, but wait, hold on. But I have to do something wacky here because I have to get into the security office, right? And I'm wearing maintenance uniforms. So I can't just go into the security office. So I have to sabotage I have to sabotage the turbine, right? That's the only way this works. Oh, what did you do? Well, my objective has been failed. That's probably good, right? That's probably good. I'm not sure. Is it supposed to shoot fire? Get your ass over to get your ass over to security. Okay, this is how it goes. Yes. I've done the right thing. Violence is what I do. Breaking shit. breaking shit is my job. Okay, bang on the door. I'm the person who blew up the turbine. I'm supposed to make a statement. Lucky you. 1 second, I'll let you fill out the property damage forms on our terminal. Just don't go poking around the security system. Stick to the forms. Terminal's in the back. Whatever. Just wait a few minutes and try not to break anything. Oh, they're not going to come back here. They're just going to... Okay. Wow. Yeah, jack in, Isabel. Do what you do, girl. Okay. Yup. This is fine. Optional, explore the core systems. Okay, so that's the data flag that leads me to the security systems, right? Okay, so I'm now being traced. We got oh, they got black ranged ice over here. Yikes. 275 HP. Let me go ahead and give myself Sniffer. Really want to explore all the optional systems? Yeah, I assumed so. Let me hit it with Killer. Excellent. Perfect crit. Kill it. Let me go Tar Blaster. Nice. Can't move. And get a killer on that. I love that for me. Oh, I missed. Ah, fuck. Okay, 40 system trace. That's not an insurmountable amount of system trace. I think this is where the payoff for the other crew... yeah, no, we got that. We got the payoff. They've marked the nodes for us. Okay, security network node B3. So we have hacked the node. Bolt security alarms throughout Tsang. The security network is becoming less and less stable. More guards pick up the summons to locate each alarm's origin, but they can continue to only find dead ends. Okay. Was that what I was supposed to do? Discover Raymond's location by hacking a security station. Security network. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That was the node, but it wasn't the station. What? Hold on a second. I feel like that was what I was supposed to do, right? Okay, let's get up here. Do I still have Sniffer on me? I don't. I've lost Sniffer. So, I need to Tar Blast. And then reactivate Sniffer on myself. Wow, rude. Didn't I have... Okay, I do have suppression. But that takes my whole turn. So let me... first of all, this black melee ice I need to get rid of. Okay. And then... Corrosion. Damn it. I actually wanted that fight to last one more round. Because I wanted to be able to suppress myself. But I don't want to get caught by Watcher Ice, because Watcher Ice gives me a lot of find power. Okay, secure data store. A. Increase security measures. Bada 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 bada. Yup. Security protocols will double throughout setting proper. In the case of Lab 12, security will be enhanced threefold. Omega clearance or higher. Okay. Pre-approved or limited release of Laboratory 12's elevator code to Omega personnel. One about the locker room, second about the first aid. Okay. 4990. Gotcha. 2626 for the locker code. Okay, fair enough. I've got the Lab 12 access code. Fantastic. And let's disconnect, shall we? Great, thank you. Bye. So, is there a code for a different locker? That wasn't the code that the maintenance supervisor gave us. The code she gave us was 2627, but okay, fair enough. I guess that's another way to get maintenance uniforms. Let's look at the first aid station, 4990. What do we got? What do we got in the first aid station? A platinum trauma kit. Yes, please. Isabel, carry that. Premium med kit. I'll take that as well. Yeah, so, tell you what. I'll replace that. And then I'll replace that. And then that flashbang can go to Isabel. Cool. Love that. And now, this area is off limits. Only select personnel are allowed in here. You have identification? Yep. Front desk sent me here for new employee orientation. Go on ahead and good luck. Alright, I can hardly tell. See you around. Love it. What? Hold on. 44526. Okay, so interesting. So I guess I can go hack the other two security stations, or I can go straight to the lab, right? Like, I don't have to have all three stations hacked to go to the lab here. But if I hack all of them, then it weakens security. Also, I haven't found evidence on Josephine Sang yet. So, yeah, let's go to sales and acquisitions. Hi, receptionist. Hello, Sang employees on this floor may only be seen through a pre-approved appointment. Do you have an appointment? Yeah, you know what? I have a meeting with Mr. Wait, I don't want to use the security pass. Yeah, I have a meeting with Mr. Johnson. Oh, she doesn't like that. Okay, well, Mr. Johnson will see you in the executive suite. Okay. Sorry, I can't let you pass. I just checked in. What do you want, bro? I just checked in. Is this the executive suite? VP of Operations. Security. Okay, so there's the security. Alright, let's go talk to the Veep. Hello, Mr. Johnson. I've been expecting you. Like the maintenance uniforms, by the way, an enemy in our skin. Classic infiltration tactic. And who are you? Think of me as a business partner. Are you done yet? Before you decide anything, at least hear me out. You're in a position to come out of this with an edge against Sang. That alone should be enough to pique your interest. Okay, this is weird. Alright, what's your game? You've stumbled into the right place at the right time. I'm listening. I know you're on the job. This won't take long. Josephine is running this corporation into the ground. Much like the way you're undermining her efforts here today, I too am preparing to make a move against her, and therein lies the beauty of our situation. We're in a position to help each other out. Alright, what do you need done? I give you access to Sang's core system, while inside you retrieve some data for me. Won't that look pretty bad on your access history? Little Tridio editing and some creative violence, and we'll claim you assaulted us and entered the Matrix by force. Your invasion of our direct system will only bolster our strikes against Josephine. Okay, deal. Yep, sure. The information I need is in the data store labeled foreign accounts. Return those files to me, and you're welcome to whatever else you find in the Matrix. Don't get clumsy. Avoid setting off the system alert, or my associates and I will have to kill you. I can't afford to arouse any suspicion. Should you try to leave this office, the deal is off. I'll see to it that you don't leave the building alive. Okay, cool. Great. Sounds good. So all we have to do is jack into the Matrix for this asshole and steal his data in addition to stealing all of our data, and we will be good to go. I'm actually getting a notification real quick, so I'm going to have to step away for just a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a little thing pop up I had to answer a message to. Let's jack in here. He's actually honest about it, so he's less than most corpo suits. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Johnson here is perfectly fine. Alright, so... Alright, we are immediately under assault. So there's the business archive. That is destroyer ice. Oh god. We need some cover probably from that. Let's get a shield ESP up. Perfect. And then let's give ourselves Sniffer. And then let's hit this guy with a tar blaster to stick him in place. Then the shield. That's weird. Not what I was looking to happen. Okay, Isabel just took, like, actual physical damage from that destroyer ice, so that's bad. Take cover real quick. We will hit it with Killer. And then, what's it got? 175 left. Let's go with Erosion. And then, our shield program can come back. Ow, please stop. Please stop hurting me so very, very much. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to give myself suppression. And my shield program can... Yeah, the shield didn't even function. Okay. So, Isabel, I think, just took, like, 30 points of damage. Well, it's only showing her persona. I think her actual, like, real-world Isabel took damage. Stop! Oh my god, I hate these things. These fucking gates. Okay, so we've got the business archive and we've got foreign accounts. Let's get into the business archive. Okay. Business archive. Financial records on the Walled City project. Scan through the files. 3 options stand out. Master cash flow. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Lurker, how's it going? So project receivables funds reallocation. Division percentage 35.4%. Okay, not sure what that means. Hi, Prokopi, thanks for watching. Redacted. Enormous scrolling list of Walled City construction expenses, all redacted. Interesting. Utilities and excavation. Okay, Edward Sang, yep. Cameron Yu. Redacted and redacted. Yeah, I'm doing better. Still not 100%, but I'm doing better. Alright, prosperity. Access the prosperity node. No file exists at this location. Okay, so lots of information that we don't actually have access to. Cover the finances. Yeah, so they removed the chunk of money and reallocated it. Got that. So received about $950 million from other corporations. Oh, so they received $950 million, and then 35% of it they actually just took and spent on other things. Gotcha, gotcha. 35% diversion of funds while maintaining workmanship at generally acceptable levels. Okay, the co-construction of 2 concurrent initiatives. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's download that file. Yeah, so they took money from this project that they were given to do for charity, and they diverted it, and presumably that other $350 million was what they used to build prosperity, whatever prosperity is. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go, got it. Whew. Okay, foreign accounts. Got the information. Series of recent transactions. Some money incoming, some outgoing, yada yada yada. Few of the deals are encoded. Okay. Interesting. Well, hey, we got $2,000. Very, very nice. $2,000 free and clear. Plus, we got some interesting information of our own. And we even got to reduce our system trace at the same time. You got it all on one chip, right? Hand it here. Ooh, okay, so wait, I have to give him the money with the chip? Alright, here you go. I didn't want to start a fight. I just didn't want to get into a fight right there. Hey, lady. Hey, what's going on? I could use a good venting session. My team is in the deep end, but not because we're slackers. Couldn't strangle the toad. I mean, well, I could have attacked him, but that would have set off the alarm. That's the thing. And then we're in a murder fight. And I'm trying to do this sneaky like. Okay. We're working our asses off here while Sales doesn't even have to lift a finger. Bada 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 bada. Come this quarterly review, whoever's last in the stack rankings will get demoted or sent back to the training pool. Yep, the other team's taking advantage of the situation too, right? Okay. What if I could get you that data? What's in it for you? I got that charisma, but what? I'm not supposed to have it. I'm seeing one of the guys in security. He wanted me to have a safe place in case anything happened here. Yeah, don't worry. I'll take the heat if it comes to it. Okay, so now I need to get the sales team's data. Did I get that data? Do I have the sales team's data? Oh no, I have to get the data off this data terminal. Oh, sorry, is this not a public terminal? Alright, well, you're rude. A word of a level 8 maintenance issue right here in your office. I need everyone out of the room for a half an hour. What kind of issue are we talking about? Bolivian creeping mold. I love that. Very serious issue. I know how valuable your time is. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, great. Yep, no problem. I'll get fixed in a flash. Bye. Sure that I can do it quickly and quietly? No, I'm pretty sure it automatically starts the, fight. Okay. Got it. Got the data. Yeah, okay, I'll take the advice. I'll go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and save. Hey, you wanted data? I've got your data right here. Boom. I'm not gonna get in any trouble, right? You covered your trail? Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine, probably. Got a point of karma from that. This guy's just gonna stand there looking at me while I do this, because I have the code. I've got a keycard, see? I'm allowed to do this. Beep. Love it. What are you doing here? We didn't call for maintenance. Yep, heard you need the tune-up. We finally got all the parts in, but there are other departments on the waiting list. We can skip you for now, but I'll have to put you back on the bottom. You could start with that desk in the back. We'd be awfully grateful. Okay, great. Should take about an hour for the full install. Don't wait up. Yep. Doop doop doo. Isabel, do your thing. Work your magic. Do your dance. Oh, yep, she is wounded. Who would have thought that something named Destroyer Ice would be dangerous? Okay, so what is this? They've got two... Looks like they've got a total of 3 guys, right? Three sensor dudes. Okay. Oh, just made it. Oh, I'm the best. Let's get cover. Get a shield ESP. And get sniffer on myself. You can have a shield there. Oh, interesting. I'm glad that didn't happen, because that sounds like it would be a terrible bug. Okay, blast that white sparky ice. Now that... line of sight blocked. Super rude. Okay. I can move down to there. Oh no, I'm going to be seen by that watcher, aren't I? If I do that. I wonder why the music totally cut out. Yeah, that's not just on... That's not like a stream problem. The music just actually completely cut out. For some reason. Okay, and we will Tar Blast her. Perfect. There's the music back again. Excuse me. Oh, I thought it had to be that one. Never mind me. Okay. WM. M at the end. Yeah, it's that one. Cool. Alright, security network node. Boom. Okay, cool. So we have hacked another network node. A second nodule has been renodulated. And let's go steal some data! One of my favorite activities. Do I still have... I still have sniffer on me. That's great. Let's get in a little bit of cover, shall we? That ice is flanked. I missed. I hate that. Great. Okay, so that erosion will actually kill it. Which is lovely. Please stop shooting at me. Ah, my sniffer fell off. Perfect. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. What's in this secure data store? Okay, limited release of Laboratory 12's elevator code. Oh, wait, this is the same information. Conversation, data store passcodes request, magical resource research center. No. Okay, have to go through the proper channels, fill out the required paperwork. Allow me to rephrase my earlier request. You send me the passcodes and I'll review the Magical Research Center's finances. I heard your lab's been hemorrhaging funds this last quarter. Okay. Attached are the passcodes for my department's core system terminal. You will access the system only under my direct supervision. Welcome to Tsang Mechanical Services. Okay. So I just got a special project's passcode. Communications data store and device operations. Interesting. And I have 2 different Lab 12 access codes, which seems cool. Useful, maybe not. Cool. Almost got caught there. Bad mojo. Jack out. Also, Isabel, you could probably use like a medkit. Okay, there's Isabel is back. You could probably use a medkit. Yeah, just go ahead and medkit yourself real quick. Sounds good. Great, love it. Thank you very much. Appreciate all your hard work, gentlemen. You're doing great. It's fantastic. I will see you at another time. Okay, thaumaturgical research. Let's go. Hello, friend. Hi, Mr. Guardman. There's a restricted area. I need to see your ID. Yeah, I'm for maintenance. I'm just here to replace some lights. It's not like I stole this uniform or something. You don't mind. Yeah, you're right. Between you and me, security can be a little overkill. Alright, thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks, buddy. You're all probably gonna get fired once somebody realizes what the fuck happened here today, but you know what? That is your problem, not mine. Containment lab. Hold on. Communications data store and device operations. Thaumaturgical lab. Okay, that's a guy. I don't want to talk to him right now. It's amazing people fall for that considering Shadowrunners are a thing. Yeah, well, you know. People are people. VP of Thaumaturgical Research. So, this keypad... Enter code. Okay, it's a numerical code. Alright, let me go over here. This guy's doing some hardcore, like, hermetic magic shit. What's he got to say about it? After a moment, you realize that he's narrating his actions. With a flash of his pen, he approves the incoming lab expenses. Science shall not suffer at the hands of miserly department heads. No, not on his watch. Such fiery acumen, such daring. He runs a hand through his luscious locks of stubble. The women swoon, the men swoon. He has met humanity's last hope. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Huh? Hello, yes, how long have you been there? Actually, never mind. You're here to, fix something? Yeah, we're checking in to see if your station needs any modifications or equipment installations. Look, I do a bunch of very delicate, complicated work here. The last thing I need is a bunch of bumbling maintenance schlubs jeopardizing my works. Okay? It's a shame that none of my buddies who have these skills that are here with me can help me with these, but, okay, fine. Fine. Great. Yeah, I'll let you get back to your work. Okay. Fantastic. Love it. Let me just... Don't mind me saying research mage. I can just... Boop. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. I should have talked to her first, I guess. Yeah, hold on a second. Hang on a second. Let me just... I should have talked to her first. Let me just talk to her first. I didn't know she'd call security on the maintenance guy. Come on now, that's just rude. We're maintenance. We're supposed to be in here, for sure. This is definitely a thing we're allowed to do. This is the wrong... I clicked the wrong save file, didn't I? This is the wrong save file. I clicked the autosave back at the start of the mission. Yep, that's what I did. I think. I think this is the start of the mission. Oh no, this is back at the... I'm T-posing to assert dominance? Okay. Alright, great. I love that. I love you. We're all doing great. Hello, ma'am. I'm here to fix your shit. Hi. Maintenance, ma'am. What do you want? Investigate a strange smell? Everything's fine. Get out before I call security. Yep, sorry. I'll let you get back to your work. Okay. You're not very friendly. Okay, so... So then how do I steal all of your shit if you're just gonna call security on me? That's the containment lab, and those codes that I got were not containment labs, were they? These are passcodes for in the Matrix. These are passcodes to get past buffer ice without having to hack it, I think. So... And I can't pass this door keypad. I don't know the code. I mean, I could try to guess, but the odds of guessing a 5-digit code are minuscule. I think this might be the floor where we start shooting. Yeah, no, there's another keypad and a floor and a door down here. Like, this is the security. But I don't have the code for security on this floor. Yeah, see, it takes a key card, and I don't have a key card. And I can't get to this computer because I don't have the code for that. And this guy is not gonna... I thought about checking a smell instead of electrical. Yeah, I know that. I didn't see any indication about any item that would do anything. Ask the guards at the door. I don't think they have anything new to say. I think they're just done. Okay, so we might have to skip this floor unless we feel like shooting our way through. Yeah, we probably skip it, I guess. Also, where's Isabel? Oh, she's there. Okay. Yeah, I think we just skip this. I think we just go to Lab 12. This is fine. Okay, we're going to enter a numerical code, and we're entering the code 44526. second sequence. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, do we need all three? $25301. Access to special projects granted. Please have your Omega ID ready at check-in. Okay. Okay, so we needed 2. Okay, so we got 2. Entering special projects will alert the rapid response squad. There will be no turning back. Okay. Or reload and ask about electrical faults. Think we should? Let's try it, because I don't remember if that changes anything. I'm gonna try it, just so we can see if that's the right answer. Like I said, I don't actually know. I don't remember. But let's see, and that'll be good information for anybody else who's interested in this game. No idea what happens if you skip this floor. I think you just go on to the fight in Lab 12. If you get all 3, I think you have a bonus. Like it takes longer for the security squad to show up with each security station you hack, but there's nothing that stops you from going there, I don't believe. Okay, so here we are, T-posing to assert dominance once again. Yep, I'm for maintenance, yada yada yada. Private Confusion watches. Hey, dude. How's it going? Hello, ma'am. Maintenance, ma'am. Checking the stability of electrical ports throughout the building. Everything's fine. Nope, same response. So she doesn't let you look at stuff, is the answer here. So I'm not sure what you would need then. It might be that you just can't get this without having her call security. I'm trying to think about it, because I'm like, I've played this before, I just don't remember whether she has a, whether there's actually a way to get past her non-violently. I think you have to have one of the things that the researcher needs, right? Because like if you in that discussion with the researcher, there were like 3 different skills that could be checked, and I don't have any of them. Which means I can't get past because I passed the charisma check. But then I don't pass conjuring, spellcasting, or academic etiquette. And I think that means he's supposed to give me a code for one of these rooms. And then once I get into one of those, I can use them to get into the other rooms. So I'm pretty sure that's what has to happen. But I don't think there's anything super valuable in here, if that makes sense. I mean, like, there's some items and spells and stuff, obviously, but I don't think it's worth an extra fight. Unless, wait, hold on. There's... Okay, this is a little bit of a spoiler, because I played this before, but I know there are, like, blocker ice codes for the assist machine in the last fight that you have to, like, get through. So getting those does help you, and I mean, you must get them from here, because I didn't get them on the previous floors, and I've done everything on the previous floors. So they must be here. That's a shame. But I'm not worried about it. It's fine. We don't need to do anything here. We'll just go. Alright, let me put in my codes. 44526. And 25301. Could just go hot. I could, but I'm not worried about it. We're going to Lab 12. Yep, let's go. Could give me the code. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. That room's deliberately made, that floor is deliberately made the hardest to get through without having a fight, in order to make sure that a lot of people going into this final encounter won't have the third code. Okay. Here we are at Lab 12. Okay, hold on. You should know maintenance is not allowed to be in here without an Omega level escort. You have 2 seconds to produce an Omega level ID before I open fire. No need for this to get bloody. Oh, yep, I guess there is. Okay, never mind me. Alright, so. That means it's time for Big Jim to become fast. God, I love channel taste so much. Alright, so we've got a captain and 2 guards. Is he unconscious? He is not unconscious. Now, however, he is bleeding to death. Yes, he will bleed to death. Excellent. Let's get Duncan all the way over here. The natural progression in this game is basically to go mage. I disagree. I don't think playing mage is all that vital. Hey, 2 direct grenade hits from Isabel. Very nice. Captain dies. That guy shoots me with a gun, which is super rude of him, I think, personally. Great. Hey, give me your access card. Bitch. And we'll swipe that. And behold, the machine. And there's Daddy, Raymond. Punch Wizard seems to be going well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the punch build is great. Okay, Lab 12 smells of shiny new computer equipment. The entire room hums with quiet efficiency. Monitors ping, broadcasting quiet alerts. Whole environment breathes high-tech serenity. The centerpiece of the scene is a cockpit-like capsule containing the unconscious form of Raymond Black, reclining peacefully on what looks to be some form of surgical couch. Impressive setup. Okay. Holy shit, Raymond. Let's get him out of there. Okay. Alarm klaxons. Perfect. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast. We're about to have company. Here comes the rapid response team. So over here I noticed there's a medical thing. Is that useful? Yes, that is a premium med kit. Oh, baby. We're gonna give that to Isabel because she has an open slot. And then, let's hit the buttons on the console. The instructions do not look promising. This is hopeless. We can't shut this thing down according to the normal spec. We don't have the time or the clearance or the personnel. Maybe if we had a weak echelon security clearance and an RB of lab techs, but we don't. We're gonna have to improvise. You're gonna improvise with his brain. Don't have a choice. We come up with something else or we leave him here. Okay, emergency disconnect. An alternative method labeled deeply unsafe for removing a subject from the machine in procedure. We're going to have to reprogram his memory manually using engrams stored in the machine's memory. Doing this through the terminal would take hours. You'll need a Decker to guide the process in real time. If you fail to restore Raymond's memories properly, he will suffer catastrophic neurological damage. In the best case scenario, he'll be a vegetable. In the worst case scenario, he'll die. Here goes nothing. So, here's the deal. Here's what's going to happen. Isabel is going to jack into the machine in order to reprogram our father's brain. And if she succeeds, he will be fine. And if she doesn't, he will be brain dead. We, meanwhile... am I injured? I am not injured yet. Are going to take up defensive positions and make ready to shoot just really a lot of people. Like a lot of guys. More guys, frankly, than you think. Okay. Here we go. Oh, missed the Overwatch shot. That's a shame. Oh, god damn it. Don't shoot the Decker. Yeah, so one of the real considerations here is if everybody else is in cover, then Isabel is actually the most obvious target. Hey, nice Overwatch there. Okay, Isabel. Let's go. Mario. Oh, well, I'm being traced. Alright, time for violence. What's he at? 87. Oh, I missed. God damn it. Fucking Christ. Whoop. Okay, traced again. Problematic. Did my goddamn thing already fall off? Wow. Okay. Excellent. Wait, hold on. It's that one. It's got to be that one. Okay, so, we're in. We're in the control hub. So, there are 4 engrams here. I vaguely remember this. I don't remember all the details. So, general practices, list of procedures. All 4 memory engrams need to be locked into the control hub in chronological order. Then the subject can be ejected without suffering permanent damage. So the engram stream file. So there are 4 engrams that we have to search through. And then we have to connect them all in the right order, and then we have to press the reintegrate host button. And we are once again in combat immediately. Let me zip on over there. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. I have a sniffer active. Let me go ahead and drop a shield ESP right there. And yeah, that'll be fine. And then Overwatch. And you can shield and then Overwatch. Okay. Hey, nice. 2 Overwatch hits. Very cool. I don't have Sniffer anymore, so let me drop Sniffer. This black melee ice needs to die. Perfect. And then let's be in cover over here. Meanwhile, the shield program can move over this way and hit this guy. Excellent. Okay, and back to the real world, where violence is occurring. The mage, I think, is on the other side of the door, which is a real shame. Yeah. Hit that. Hit the wired reflexes. Hit the channeled haste. Hit the aim 2. Duncan. Hit the flashbang. Boom. Love it. You love to see it. Okay, how many HP does he have? 15? We're gonna run over and hit this guy once. Okay, he got critted. He's gonna die. There's the captain. The grenadier is unconscious. Compound attack him. Now he's unconscious. Now let's hit Inferno here, who is immune to bleed but is not immune to punches. So the punching works real well on him. Oh, there's 3 more guys outside. Hi, friends. That's more. Oh, there's 4 more guys outside. I'll be honest, that's more guys than I anticipated. Like, I expected a smaller number of guys overall. I don't think I can afford to. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna drop suppression. Then shield program. Odds are good. Odds are good. Yes, got him. Okay, cool. I don't have a password. 1 punch. Exactly. Alright, let's do some more hacking. Ah. It always seems to be the first one on the second try. Like, I'm not sure if that's accurate or if I'm just perceiving that. Okay, Engram Bank 1. Okay, you trace the color. Young boys. Okay, so this is a young boy. Young boy's face, grief fracturing its innocence. So this is like he's a young boy, and I think his father has just died. Alright. You still have Sniffer. We've got black melee ice closing in. Can I tar blast? I can't tar blaster them both. But I can do that, and then I can tar blaster this one. Perfect. You bet it's nasty black ice. I've still got Sniffer active. Good. So now I can throw killer and then a regular attack. Love it. Love that for me. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I've got 40 seconds. Excellent. This is Youth Center Gymnasium. His authority as youth director is challenged. I know lots of things. Are you smart enough to learn them? Graying hair. Okay, so he's got graying hair. He's a youth center director. So he's definitely... Oh, fuck you. Alright. Yeah, thank you. Please stop being on fire. Yeah, let's drop a phosphorus grenade. Nice. Loved that. And an Ares high explosive grenade. Loved that too. Loved everything about that. And shoot that guy. Perfect. Crit. Fantastic. You can fire that off. Hit. He's going to burn to death. These guys are both merely burning. I'm going to hit the mage. And again. So now he will burn to death. I'm going to hit that guy. And he will burn to death. It'll take him one turn, but that's fine. I'm going to attack this guy now to flush him out of cover. Can you drop a heal on... Nope, no point in that. I'm going to drop Acid Fog. Those guys are going to die, so I'm going to drop Acid Fog right in front of the door. And then... I will... summon a Devil Rat. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not summon a Devil Rat? Oh, there was no... I thought I would get to aim that, but I was wrong. Oh, his armor kept him alive for a round. Oh, that sucks. This guy's still gonna... Oh, god damn it. Okay, yep, acid doing its work. I love the acid. The acid's good. Purple acid, fantastic. Please stop shooting me with guns. You must understand, I hate being shot with guns. Also, this Watcher Ice is so fucking hard to hit. It's incredible. I accidentally tarred myself. I don't even know how I accomplished that. I could have sworn I aimed it far enough away for that not to be a problem. But just goes to show. Please. Thank you. Okay, I've got 2 engrams. I need out of the 4 that I need. Here comes some more black melee ice. Oh, you fucking missed. Isabel, please. Don't get stabbed, don't get stabbed. Okay. Big Jim is regenerating. That's a conjurer. How many more grenades do I have? Do I have more, like, grenades around kind of thing? I don't, do I? Oh, that's a shame. How about your ability? So you can subdue a stunned enemy, but that's not super useful right now. You can... So he's going to die. He's going to die. So those 2 are done. Big Jim is a little unhealthy. So what I want to do is I want to full auto you. Ah, I missed all but 1 shot. And then I want to medkit Big Jim. Big Jim wants to... yeah, let's hit the Conjurer. Real hard. Let's punch him 1 more time to take him out for good. And then... both these Grenadiers are about equivalently injured. Let's do some drugs. Let's just do cocaine about it real quick. I would love that guy to die, so we're gonna do the... Yeah, we're gonna do the AoE attack. On everybody. Love that. Then we're gonna hit that guy to stun him. And then we're gonna punch... He's gonna die anyway. Then we're gonna punch that guy just to make sure he gets some damage. Oh, we can punch him again. Yeah, we'll punch that guy twice. Just to make sure he gets, like, the appropriate quantity of damage. We're gonna help the Devil Rat aim. And then we're gonna throw an aimed burst at the captain there. And that's a high escape chance, but fuck it. Okay, the Devil Rat Spirit is on our side. Love that for us. Okay, that was a good turn. I liked that turn. That turn went real well. Hello, Black Melee Ice. Hello, Black Ice, my old friend. I've come to throw damage at you again. Let's go over there. Please don't do that. Any other alternative would have been acceptable. Okay. Alright, 7 turns remaining until the emergency disconnect. We're fine. We got this in the bag. Don't get stabbed, life goals. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it. Alright. What's this one? Scream wakes him like an old friend. Finds an old man. A terrified old man. Okay, so that's probably, like, real old. The other one was graying hair. This one is terrified old man. The one before that was child lost his father. Oh, God, I thought I dodged it. Fuck you, dude. I dodged you and you know it. Fucking... crying out loud. Are you serious? Right now. Tar baby that shit. Okay. Alright. Fuck that guy. Great. And fuck that guy. Great. Duncan, Overwatch. Gobbet. Yeah, Gobbet. Oh, flush target. Okay, yep, sure, Overwatch. We're just gonna dispel the Devil Rat Spirit. Isabel, you're gonna go. We got one more engram to find. Oh, they got the black range dice up in here. They got the super special ice. Let me see if I can get an erosion on him. Perfect. Okay. 5 turns remaining till emergency disconnect. Jim, you wanna, like, just, like, take some cover real quick? That's fine. I think we fucking killed everybody. I don't think there's any more guys out there. Let me go ahead and put this salve on Isabel. Okay, and he's in the tar. He's in the smush, as we might say. Perfect. I like it. I love it. I gotta have it. That was the only one it could be. That was the only one that had those 3 rear ones in the correct order. Okay, anticipation. The hall is long and ends at his door. He traverses the business slowly. There it is. Edward Sang, Vice President of Special Projects. Okay, so I think the order here is 1, 4, 2, 3. Based on the engram. So let's pop out here real quick. Memory engram. Yeah, okay. So 1, 4, 2, 3. That's the order. Interact with the control hub. Is it not letting me select an engram for slot number 1? So this is Young Executive for slot 2. Slot 3 is Middle-Aged Man. Slot 4 is Old Man, but... Okay, good. So it lets me try again. Okay, great. So slot 1 is Young Boy. Slot 2, this is actually easier than I remembered it as. Young Executive. Slot 3, Middle-Aged. Slot 4, Old Man. I forgot that they gave me that explicit information. Okay, reintegrate the host. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Host reintegration complete. We are disconnecting. And, everybody dead. So, we are going to release Raymond Black. Alright. Through the window, you see the last 8 years have not been kind to Raymond Black. The trauma of the last few days is readily apparent. The pasty pallor of his skin and the white growth of stubble on his chin make him appear far older than 65. He lies unconscious, chest barely moving, his eyes sunken and his jaw slack. Carefully applied gauze dressing on his balding head surrounds a gleaming metal port, a data jack. A thin bile of wires runs from the jack to the device mounted in the capsule wall. Oh my god. Raymond, can you hear me? It's James. The old man's breathing changes, and you see movement under his eyelids. He slowly becomes conscious. James? We have to go. I left Prosperity in the walled city. He must be disoriented from the assist programming. Looks like we got to him just in time. No time to catch up right now, Big Jim. We've got to move. Alright, we've got to go. I'm going to get you out of there. Okay. Disconnecting Raymond proves to be straightforward. Lead on, James. I'll be right behind you. Okay. Let's fucking go! Time for further violence. Sup, fuckos? I see you also want punching. Haven't had enough punches today, huh? There we go. Get that nice little aim stack on there. Alright. Time for punching. Perfect. There we go. And stunned. I swear, Big Jim's ability to just, like, straight up disable 87 people around is frankly astonishing. As is Duncan's ability to put people down by shooting them in the face. Okay, Raymond, you do the honors, please. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, well, he bled to death. You tried, Raymond, and that's what's important. Raymond Black tried to get a little bit of his own back right at the end there. I don't blame him. The man's disoriented. He just got pulled out of the tube. You know, it's like, okay. He took a swing. Alright, alarms blare, but we encounter no resistance. Tense minutes pass between the time you exit the building and enter the MTR station. The team remains on high alert, scanning the streets and buildings for signs of Tsang security forces until, like a stream of cockroaches, lovely image, you scuttle underground into the cool safety of the mass transit tunnels. You pay the fare, grab Raymond, and make your way to the subway platform, the sound of the old man's ragged breathing loudly rushing past your ear. Seconds tick slowly while you wait for the train to arrive. And here we are on the train. Also, we've got the ghoul with us. Okay, the team hustles Raymond onto a subway car. A group of tourists sit nearby, conspicuously avoiding eye contact. Raymond squints at the odd group surrounding him, but his nod indicates that he understands he's among friends. Wu drags his goggles off his head, bending his knees to get a better look at his foster father. A tangled knot of relief, compassion, resentment, and hurt churns across the younger man's face as he wrestles with his confused emotions. Raymond, you alright, little man? Wow, calling your dad little man. Not sure about that one. I fought against the reprogramming. His mother's medical technology must be amazing. It's hard to believe he's walking under his own power so soon after the surgery. Yeah, well, Grandma's an amazing woman. Her high-tech brain surgery, her ownership of the cops, her execution of my partner and those runners. Oh, and the way she had her plastic-faced man snatch her own son. Amazing woman. Yeah, real piece of work. Yeah, tell me about it. Apparently her son is too. This man, whoever he is, has a lot of explaining to do. You ready to start telling us the truth, Edward? Yes, Duncan, I'm ready to tell you everything. I had planned to explain it all when you arrived in Hong Kong. Yeah, our meeting was postponed due to kidnapping and murder. I never believed it would come to that my mother was capable of... My name is Edward Tsang. I'm the only son of Josephine Tsang, the CEO of Tsang Mechanical Services, heir to the company. Before I left Hong Kong, I was the vice president of special projects, the up-and-coming star of the company. Was Prosperity one of your special projects? You've heard of it. Prosperity. I see. I was part of a project my mother envisioned to rebuild Kowloon Walled City. A walking neighborhood for underprivileged citizens, fully integrated with job training programs, co-op childcare, drug counseling centers. It was the new approach to low-income housing in the East, the springboard to prosperity for hundreds of thousands. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the place I grew up in. Mother personally oversaw every aspect of the project to ensure that every detail was executed properly. Chose each project manager herself, chaired regular status meetings with architects, builders, visited the work site for surprise inspections. She was driven to make her renewed, revitalized walled city a success. So that was Prosperity, another low-income housing project? No. The walled city wasn't the Prosperity project. Prosperity was something I built at the center of the walled city. A moment later, an invisible grip takes hold of your chest, constricts it, squeezing the air from your lungs. Your vision grays from the edges and the world surges backward, leaving you suspended in the distance, on the periphery of reality. Something is hurtling towards you, approaching from the fringe of your mind like a bullet train. It screams ahead, closer and closer, until it is upon you, overwhelming you with its presence, and then nothing. Silence. Until a scream pierces your consciousness, pulls you screaming to its source. You're back in the walled city, the city of darkness. Your mind wrenches, inverts, then violently jerks back into your skull. Your stomach cramps hard and the taste of bile burns your throat. A thin trickle of cold sweat slides down the small of your back and your eyes refuse to focus. Your crew fares no better. Gobbet pulls herself from the floor, Madness and Folly squeaking worriedly in the folds of her clothing. Isabel grips a railing, her back to the group, retching silently. Ractor leans against Koschi, his ashen face staring at the ceiling. He blinks rapidly, processing. Gaichu stands perfectly still in the center of the car, hands at his sides, his face impassive. Wu breathes deeply, his hands on his knees. That wasn't a dream. That was something else. It was a vision. I saw some sort of machine inside the walled city. It was churning something. It felt wrong, impossible. I think it was ripping... I don't know. Reality. It was ripping a hole in reality. Something is here, my friends. Something has arrived. I believe we have just fallen in over our heads. What the hell was that, Raymond? No answer. Wu spins to find Raymond cowering, his head in his hands, shuddering and weeping. She's here. Who's here, Raymond? The Queen, with 1,000 teeth. I left Prosperity in there. I left Prosperity in there. I left Prosperity in there. Uh-oh, looks like Raymond's gone bye-bye. Shh, Gobbet! Edward, can you hear me? Prefer Raymond. Are we in the subway? Why is he stuttering? He's not. I used to stutter, and this doesn't sound like a stutter to me. Something else is going on. Could be the visions, could be the aborted brain surgery, or some combination of the two. Something bad is happening. Began a long time ago, and I'm responsible. Queen. Prosperity. What is prosperity, Raymond? Why is all this happening? This is all because of me and my mother. Something we did a long time ago. My fault. Prosperity. All those people. Those poor, poor people. Prosperity Project? You know about prosperity? Yes, sort of. We already covered this, Raymond. We know that it's in the center of the walled city and that Edward Sang built it. Alright, why don't you start at the beginning, Raymond? Tell us what this is all about. Sometime in the 20s, my mother was awarded the contract to rebuild the housing development, the walled city. Well, from the results, I'd say your mom kind of blew it. Prosperity failed. I told you, the walled city wasn't the Prosperity Project. Prosperity was the fortune engine I built at the center of the walled city. My special project. Fortune engine? What are you talking about? You can't create fortune, Raymond. You kinda can, Gunshow. Some practitioners of Feng Shui believe they can do it. Ever heard of the Bagua of the 8 Aspirations? No, Gobbet. I must have skipped school that day. Alright, I want to hear this. It's Neo-Feng Shui. The masters of the craft can map the flow of qi and how it corresponds to different aspects in someone's life. Fame, relationships, creativity, inner knowledge, health, and fortune. That's 6. I thought you said there were 8 aspects. I don't remember the other 2, but one of them was definitely fortune. So what does your fortune engine do? The fortune engine was designed to improve the balance of qi in a negative qi environment. A negative qi environment? Somewhere shitty, like a slum. Like a low-income housing project. I believed that with the fortune engine, the rebuilt walled city might never become a slum. But the machine malfunctioned. Malfunctioned how? The mechanism I created to circulate negative qi in the walled city, it got stuck. Stuck on what? Think of the fortune engine as a sort of propeller blade moving through astral space, circulating qi, keeping it fresh. When qi flows, when the rhythm is right, the results are positive. Fortuitous. When I brought my design for the fortune engine to my mother, she embraced it. She more than embraced it, she bankrolled it, put an entire division of Tsang Mechanical under me to develop it. The biggest bet of her career, Mother said that if the machine could bring fortune to the less fortunate, it would prove my theory. And if it could help the poor, imagine what a fortune engine could do for Josephine Tsang. But that's not what happened, was it? Something went wrong. The people in the walled city didn't benefit from your fortune engine, did they, Raymond? Raymond, why didn't your fortune engine work? It got stuck. The mechanism I created to circulate negative qi in the walled city got stuck. Stuck on what, Raymond? The old man gets a confused look on his face. His lips move soundlessly for several moments. Stuck on what? Something in astral space. I wasn't sure what. That sounds bad. The machine started pooling negative qi, and the walled city started to fill with it. Fortunes turned bad. I've been in places where the feng shui was really bad. That's not what I felt when I was in the walled city. No, qi needs to flow. Eventually, the enormous pool of negative qi became toxic. Fortunes turned from bad to worse. Much worse. Mother's vision for a rebuilt, revitalized walled city fell to ruin. It only took a few years for the trapped toxic qi to turn a brand new housing development into a hellish slum. So why didn't you turn it off? I couldn't. Something happened. Part of the malfunction. We couldn't turn it off. Then why didn't you blow it up, wrap it in C6, and turn it into a scrap heap? Mother refused. Why?
I never found out. She wouldn't tell me. She would only say it wasn't worth spending the additional resources to figure out how to fix it, or even how to turn it off. She sealed off the maintenance room. Our engineers poured a sarcophagus of thick concrete around it so no one would ever find it, ever find out what we'd done. Then she wrote the project off as a business loss and moved on like nothing had ever happened, right? Yes. After that, I left Hong Kong, started a new life in Seattle. Found you two. You should have stayed, tried to do something about it. You were a coward, Raymond. Yes. Yes, Duncan, I was a coward. And the guilt, the burden of that cowardice gripped me like a vise that never loosened. It's eaten me from the inside for 20 years. And then the nightmares began. Horrible. Still, I kept working on the problem night and day. Do you ever figure out how to stop it? It took me years, even after you left, to make the connections, find what to do. But I did. I figured it out. And still, the nightmares intensified until they became unbearable. I knew I had to come back, fix what I'd done. That's what I contacted you, to help me see it through. What's causing the visions we're all having? When the machine malfunctioned, when the circulator became stuck in astral space, it lodged in another domain, and something lived there. Not good. After 20 years of constant force, the circulator finally began tearing astral space, created a rupture in her domain. And now she's pushing through. Yeah, she's pushing through. The queen with 1,000 fucking teeth. A thing you brought here, Raymond. I understand that, Mr. Wu. That's why I came back. I believe she is only partially here. She hasn't pushed all the way through yet. She's probing our new hunting ground. I know what to do now. How to extract the circulator, shut the machine down before she can fully manifest. Just get me to the center of the walled city. To the fortune engine. I'll do the rest. Please, help me. Help them. Alright, Duncan's right. There's a thing in there and it needs to be sent home. It's not just a thing, Big Jim. It's a Yama King, a demon goddess. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can go back in there. What trapped is, we can't run, and believe me, I want to. It's all I've been thinking of. But the APB is still out on us, and these visions, I got a feeling they're not going to stop unless we make them stop. And that fragile old man's the only way to do it. We've got to take him in there, We've got to help him fix this. I, for one, wish to see this fortune engine. I'm intrigued. I willingly go. I have the opportunity to kill a god. I cannot allow the opportunity to pass unanswered. Ah, Gaichu, motivated only by murder as usual. I hate this country. I hate this life. But I owe you, Raymond, and I'm not walking away from that. I intend to make us even. I'll help you fix your mess or die trying. Okay. So now we have at least most of the story. And oh boy. Oh boy. Fear grips the people streaming from inside the walled city. The storm isn't a typhoon. It's something else. There's Raymond. Something on your mind, Mr. Anderson. I'm actually... okay, so I'm going to go through this little dialogue, and then I'm actually going to call it here. We're not going to quite finish the game. There is one last segment left. We have rescued Raymond. We have to go into the walled city. You gonna be okay, Raymond? I don't think so. I am the product of aborted brain surgery. That, combined with all that has happened, I doubt I will ever be okay. I have no idea when I will break. And although I'm relieved that you rescued me before my memory was wiped, part of me grieves at the thought I could have been free from all of this. I bet those people in the walled city wish they could be free from all this too. Indeed, but they are proof people can adapt to harsh circumstances. I will learn to live with this hardship, like they have. I think we're all learning a lot here. For example, James and I learned that you're a genius who can create magical machines. We learned that you have a rich, powerful mother on the ruling council of Hong Kong who kidnapped you to reprogram your brain, and we learned that the two of you are responsible for the suffering of thousands. Pretty big score from my perspective. Did I get everything, James? Let him be, Duncan. Sure, I'll let him be. Right after we throw our lives away trying to undo whatever it was he did 20 years ago. You realize you can't fix it, right, Edward? You can't erase 20 years of misery and suffering. The best you can hope for is to remove the unnatural part of it. Allow that horrible slum to be horrible without toxic chi, or whatever you said. You're not going to push the make it all better button. Got a better idea? No. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to be like him. I'm not going to run. I did what I did to help people, Mr. Wu, and when I couldn't help them anymore, I left and I continued helping people in Seattle, in that teen center, in the slum I took you from. Or did you forget where you were from? Oh, I didn't forget, little man. How could I, with you reminding of it every chance you get? How you saved a poor little Chinese boy after you ran from the thousands who looked just like him. My motivations for helping you aren't relative, Duncan. Look at you. The results are what counts. I know, Edward. Your motivations for building that machine aren't relevant here either. The results are what counts. Okay, boys, I think we've had enough family drama for today. You're right. We need to do what we can do. Okay, so that is going to be the end for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time, in the next stream, we will be going into the walled city to shut down the fortune engine, to repel the queen with 1,000 teeth, and to fix the mistake that Edward Sang made 20 years ago. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having fun. I know I'm having a lot of fun replaying this game for the first time in a long time. And I'm looking forward to the finale in the next part. So, have a good one. Have a good evening. I will see you all later.